What is going on, Houday Nation? Chris Daughtery here on Bengals Breakdown. It is the first game of the preseason. We've got Bengals. We've got Eagles. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. I can't even talk right now, guys. We are here finally back at Chat Sports on Bengals Breakdown. We're going to be here for the entirety of the game with you guys, doing play-by-play, having a lot of fun. We've got our super chat menu and everything else like that as well. Bengals, Eagles, first week of the preseason. Now, as of right now, the Bengals are the favorites, but it's the preseason. Who really cares who the favorite is at the end of the day? I'm sure the Bengals are not going to be playing a lot of players, but the Bengals are going to be playing their starters. Starters are going to be out there for at least the first quarter, supposedly, is what Zach Taylor said the other day. So we'll see how long those guys end up actually playing tonight. Appreciate you guys for being here. I know I am not Stone Shields, the guy that you guys have been building a rapport with for the entirety of the past season, but we'll get into that. We'll kind of, tell you guys a little bit who I am. I was always the producer for Stone, if you guys didn't know that. But I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section. Who do you guys got in this one? B for the Bengals or E for the Eagles? You can also vote in our pin poll as well. 88% of people right now are saying, or 89% now are saying the Bengals in this one. I want to hear from you guys. I want to give some shout-outs. Ty Man the Buckeye always in here. CWT, Tim Tyra always here. Jesse's here. Michael Easterwood in the house. Richard Sexton in the house. Jay Cly here. All of you guys are saying Bengals. I am so excited. I'm so excited. There's like this weird argument here at the Chat Sports Studios. Is football back once preseason starts, or is it not back? Personally, I think football is back as soon as training camp starts, in my opinion. But that's just me. I'm a little bit of a sicko in that regard. But we are glad that you guys are here in the preseason with us here on Bengals Breakdown. Let's see how many people we got watching. 70 people right off the rip here watching with us. We appreciate you guys. Let's see. Paul B is saying Chris versus Chase. Absolutely. Chase over on our Eagles channel over here at Chat Sports. You see right there, F Chase down in the comments section. We appreciate you guys. We've also got a super chat menu on tap for today. Every single super chat will be shown on the show. Doesn't matter if it's 99 cents. It doesn't matter if it's $100. You guys will get your due right here on Bengals Breakdown. And, if you guys want to ask me some questions with those super chats, just to learn a little bit more about me, it doesn't matter how stupid the question is. You can ask, how old am I? Where'd you go to college? Whatever you guys want, you guys can ask it just so you get to know me a little bit more as well. $5 super chat. We are going to be running for the first 3 preseason games here on Bengals Breakdown a mini helmet raffle. So every $5 super chat that we get, we will put you into that mini helmet raffle, and then after the 3rd game of the preseason, we will run that duck race for you guys. If you haven't seen the duck races, they are absolutely electric, and you guys get an opportunity to win a Bengals mini helmet. $10 super chat. We've got 2 new guys in the house here. Behind the scenes, as the producer, we've got Billy Beebe and Aiden Parise. I always want to say Pierce for some reason. Aiden Parise and Billy Beebe here behind the scenes. We have got these Bean Boozleds, and they're not the nasty Bean Boozleds that we had last year. We've got the Fiery 5 Challenge. It's got cayenne pepper, habanero, Carolina Reaper, habanero, and sriracha flavors. So every single one of those goes up in heat, so any $10 super chat, we are going to flip a coin, and we're going to see which one of those guys has to do the Fiery Bean Boozleds for you guys. Also, we've got our shots on hand for you guys. This is something Tom Downey mixed up. He calls them the shotty shots because it's actually what Brian Schottenheimer, the Cowboys' new head coach, actually likes to drink. It's vodka, a little bit of lemonade, topped off with a little bit of water there as well. So $20 shots, $50 for a beer bong. Yes, absolutely. We're going to party It is the first preseason game of the season. We got the beer bong set up for you guys. Got some Happy Dads back there in the fridge. So if you guys want to have a little fun, I would love to have a little bit of fun. Maybe Tom might even do a beer bong on camera as well. The Cincinnati native said you're scared. He said you're scared. You don't want it. Prove him wrong. Prove him wrong. $50 beer bong for that one. We already have a $5 super chat on Jesus, I'm so excited I can't even talk. Already, Michael Easterwood coming in saying, who say? I think he's trying to say who day. Who day, baby. Get down there in the comment section and type those who days down there for Michael Easterwood and the Cincinnati Bengals. Get down there. I'll give some shout outs as well. Who day? Who they? Who they say they're going to beat them Bengals? Is that what they say? Is that what they say? That's the saying? Okay. Let's go, baby. I'm so excited. You guys don't even know. This is my first watch party here as the host of Bengals Breakdown as well. So I'm just super excited for you guys. Super excited to be here with you guys as well. Appreciate you, Michael. I will get you in to our raffle. Michael Easterwood. Make sure I spell it right because I'm awful at spelling. All right. We've also got another thing on tap for you guys as well. YouTube has started this new thing called the Top Fans XP, experience points. This is how you get those XP. We have a leaderboard that will show throughout the show. We will keep you guys updated on that. You get experience points by getting active, getting down there in the comment section, and also super chats is really what really sets you apart from everybody. And then also the top 3 fans will get a badge by their name as well. So if you guys want to be a top fan, get in the comments section, get those super chats in as well, because we are going to give away some free raffle tickets for the top 20 fans here tonight. The top 3 will get 25 tickets. 4 through 10 will get 10 tickets, and then 11 through 20 will get 5 tickets here by the end of the night. So like I said, guys, get those comments in, get those super chats in. We already see right here, Michael Easterwood right now is the number 1 fan that we have right now. And I really wish YouTube would give us the usernames instead of the ats there. But that's your top 3 right there. We'll scroll through as well throughout the entirety of today's show. When we put those on screen and everything else like that for you guys, we'll keep you guys updated on who those top fans are throughout the show. Now, a little bit about me. Like I said, this is my first Bengals watch party. Yesterday, for the depth chart video, was my first ever Bengals video. So I appreciate everybody who watched that as well. I'm entering my 3rd year here at Chat Sports. I was originally hired to be producer for our Cowboys channel, our main channel, and just other different things for Tom Downey here. I also took over in my 2nd year as the host of the Alabama Football Report, and who knows? We don't really know what we're going to do right now in terms of host here at Bengals Breakdown. Might be me, might be somebody else, but if you guys like me, maybe I can, be the real, total producer here for you guys for the rest of the season at least, and maybe even beyond as well. Now, I am from South Alabama. Alabama does not have an NFL team, so I really didn't grow up being a massive fan for a specific NFL team. You had the Saints, you had the Falcons down there, maybe Tampa Bay as well, but those teams don't really get me excited, right? So I've never really had an NFL team. My fiance and her family are from Cincinnati. We live right here in Cincinnati now, our Chat Sports Cincinnati studios. So appreciate you guys. We'll see. Maybe you guys can actually turn me into a Bengals fan. I've been holding out for the first 2 years that I've been here in Cincinnati. Maybe you guys can do that. So we will see what happens with that. But that was a little bit about me. Appreciate everybody who is joining us here today. Also, we are trying to do some different goals. We're trying to break some goals here on the channel throughout this first game of the season. We're trying to beat our like number from last year. The first preseason game that we did last year, it was set at 163 likes last year. Right now, we're sitting at 27. Sitting at 28 as well now, so we're just going to continue to grow and grow and grow. Our goal is always to have at least a 50% like ratio here. So I would love to get to 50. Can we get to 50 likes right off the bat here, Bengals fans? Show me what Houday Nation. Show me what the jungle is all about. Keep liking the video if you guys are excited for football season to be back, baby. Once we get to 50 likes, I'll just start us off with a shot. Once we get to 50 likes. At 35 right now, we also got another super chat in here from Michael Easterwood. He fixed it there saying, Houday, baby. Let's go, Michael. Let's go, Michael. We appreciate you, my guy. We appreciate you. Keep on liking the video. We're about to hit 40, 41. Let's get up to 50, baby. Let's get up to 50. These are rookie numbers. You got to pump up those rookie numbers, baby. Who they think? Okay, got you. Let's go. We're only 7 away. We're only 7 likes away. I would love to start this party off. I'm just going to pour it. Because I know that you guys are going to come through. We're going to have fun here tonight. We're going to have fun. 3 away. 3 likes away from hitting that 50% like ratio. We're at 47. That'll get us to that 50%. Bailey, I appreciate you for liking the video. If you've liked the video, let me know. I'll give you a shout out too. T thinks I'm already drunk. T, I am just excited. It is the first game of the season. The Bengals are back in action. How could you not be excited? There we go, baby. 51 likes here on the show. Bottoms up. Wow, that's actually the first time I've tried that. Those are pretty good, bro. Brian Schottenheimer knows what he's doing. That man knows how to party. Maybe by the end of the night, we'll see. I don't know. Probably dial it back towards halftime because I got to drive home, but want to have fun with you guys. That is the goal here on Bengals Breakdown. We're going to get also into some storylines here with about 15 minutes until kickoff that personally to me, I am excited to see here tonight for this Bengals versus Eagles game. First one, man, the starters are going to play. This is something that Zach Taylor really hasn't done throughout his career here as the Bengals head coach. And, frankly, maybe some people think, differently about it, but they have started off terrible every single season in the month of September here. 2019, they did not win a game in September. 2020, they went 0-2-1. 2021 was really the only year that you were like, okay, pretty decent start there at 3-1. Then 2-2 in 2022, 1-2 in 2023, and then 0-3 in 2024. And those were, games that definitely could be won. That Patriots game could have been won last year. That Chiefs game could have been won last year as well. And I'm not saying that, the starters not playing as much in the preseason is the definitive reason why those starts happen, but I definitely do think it is a contributing factor. So we will see if the starters play in at least the first quarter today, and then I think they're also going to play in game 2. We'll see about game 3. If that can help the Bengals early off in the season here. The second storyline that I am excited to monitor personally as well, not just because he went to Alabama for some time, but Seth McLaughlin. He was a guy who was the number 1 center coming out of college football last year. And, he ended up getting hurt. He had that season-ending injury later on in the season, but the Bengals kind of got lucky with got lucky with him, getting hurt because they didn't have to waste a draft pick on him. They signed him as a UDFA, and like I said, he won the award last year for the best center in college football. So, he is cleared to play now. He is back, practicing with the team and everything like that. You're going to have Ted Karras be the starter right now on the depth chart at that center spot. Matt Lee is behind him, your draft pick out of Miami, I believe it was last year as well. And then Seth McLaughlin right after that. So maybe not this year, but maybe as the years to come, Seth McLaughlin might be that center down the road for the Cincinnati Bengals. I want to hear from you guys, though. That's the guy that I personally am excited to see tonight. Who are you most excited to watch tonight for the Cincinnati Bengals? I think he got a lot of options, too. Dylan Fairchild along the offensive line right there. Demetrius Knight Jr. as well. You've got your first-round pick in Shamar Stewart. Finally, back on the field for the Cincinnati Bengals in training camp. Glad to see that has all got better as well. Gotcha. Who are you most excited to see here? Let me get some shout-outs. I see Joe Burrow in there from T. Tim Tyra is Shamar Stewart. Let's see. T says Joe Burrow is the only option. I agree with that. I see Taj Brooks in there from Michael Easterwood. Dylan Fairchild, Joe Burrow, Fairchild, Brooks, Shamar. I hope Shamar proves me wrong. From Jesse there. Let's see. Jamar Chase in there from Ryan Armstrong. Joe Burrow. Everybody's so excited to see Joe Shiesty, baby. Joe Shiesty in the house. The boys. Let's see. I'm trash, said my brother. Okay. Who's your brother, Trash? Let's see. Jay, unfortunately, said he's excited to see Trey Hendrickson play. Oh, wait. Hopefully by soon. Hopefully by the beginning of the season, we will have Trey Hendrickson back and ready for business, baby. I like that one from Big Poppy as well. Maybe Jermaine Burton. Obviously, last year, had a tough year. Made some bad decisions at times, but maybe, just maybe, he can get it together this year. I see Seth in there from I'm Trash. So your brother is Seth McLaughlin. Okay. I bet there's a lot of, I'm not even going to go down that route. I see Cam Taylor Britt in there, Dylan Fairchild, Joe Burrow. Let's go. I think we're all excited just to see anybody here at this point. Cam Taylor Britt, that's another. Demetrius Knight Jr., that is another one as well. As we get about 11 minutes to kick off now, we have another storyline that I think could possibly be the biggest storyline of this entire season for the Cincinnati Bengals. We are all confident in the offense, right? Everybody's very confident in the Cincinnati Bengals offense, what they can do. All your defense has to do is be decent. They just have to be decent. That's all. Last year, I think everybody can agree, they were not good. They were terrible last year. And I think specifically, your secondary was not very good. And I think at times your run defense was not good either. I remember I did a couple of these watch parties with Stone last year, and it's just like right off the bat, man, just run up the middle. And they just could not stop them. Now, you do have a new defensive coordinator back in Al Golden. He was your defensive coordinator when you had that run to the Super Bowl. Obviously, he was the head guy for Notre Dame last year. They went to the national championship, had a very good defense as well. So hopefully he can be a guy that helps this defense, can help develop some of these younger guys as well, because these 2024 defensive stats were just absolutely god-awful. You were 25th in the league in points per game. Yards per game, you were 25th in the league. 19th in the league in rush yards allowed per game. 22nd in pass yards per game. The only thing that the Bengals were decent at is takeaways per game. And that was kind of hit or miss at times as well. 1.5 takeaways per game, 7th in the league on that front. So hopefully they can keep that takeaways per game up. Hopefully they can fix some of this other stuff as well. But I'll be completely honest with you guys, they didn't do much to fix the defense. So hopefully Al Golden is that key piece for the Cincinnati defense this season. All right, we'll continue on here. Less than 10 minutes until kickoff. If you have not done so already, make sure you guys are subscribed right here to Bengals Breakdown. We're going to continue to keep you guys updated. Obviously, we've got the, little bit of changes here, but we're going to do our best to keep you guys updated on all thing Bengals news. So make sure you guys are subscribed. We're going to do as many watch parties as we can this year as well. So our goal tonight is to hit 100 subscribers on tonight's stream. We have to get to 19,856. Last year, we gained 70 subscribers on our first stream of the season. This year, We're trying to gain 100. So if you guys know any Bengals fans out there who are not subscribed to the channel, send them the stream right now. If you're watching right now and you guys want to have fun with us all season long, make sure you guys are subscribed. We're going to be doing our giveaways. We're going to be just having a lot of fun with you guys. We're going to be trying to punish the new guys tonight, and that's kind of always our goal here at Bengals Breakdown. So let's go ahead and recap again our Super Chat menu here. Every single Super Chat that we have on the show will be shown on the show. It doesn't matter how big, how small, every single Super Chat will get shown. $5 Super Chat. We're going to have a mini helmet raffle. It's going to be, we're going to go through all three of these preseason games with the Bengals. So at the end of that third preseason game, we will run the raffle for you guys then. But you guys can get in early. You guys can get in right now. Let's see. T right now asking, what's a Super Chat? A Super Chat is basically the equivalent to a donation, or the equivalent to a donation. You got the little $ right there by the comment thing. So all you guys got to do is hit that, and then you can send in whatever amount you guys want. If you want that raffle entry, $5. If you want to punish one of the new guys, we've got these spicy Bean Boozleds here. You got cayenne pepper, habanero, Carolina Reaper. I believe that's the hottest one. Jalapeno, sriracha, and cayenne pepper. I wonder if it has the Scoville levels on here. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, Carolina Reaper, though, is the hottest. From least hottest to hottest, it goes sriracha, jalapeno, cayenne, habanero, Carolina Reaper. So we'll flip a coin to see which one of those guys has to do that for a $10 Super Chat. $20 Super Chat, we've got our little mixed drink here. It's a little bit of vodka, a little bit of lemonade, topped off with a little bit of water. This is what Tom Downey calls our shotties, because that's what Brian Schottenheimer, the head coach of the Cowboys, drinks. What's up?
Legally, I don't think we're allowed to say we're hazing the new guys, but I'm not saying that.
We're not hazing the new guys. We are just punishing the new guys for being new. So $20 Super Chat gets the shot. Also $50 Super Chat. We will get loud. We will get proud. We will party and do a beer bong for you guys. Looky here. Tom brought me a Cincy Light Lime. But, man, you can't get more Cincinnati than a Cincy Light Lime, man. $50 Super Chat. We'll do a beer bong for you guys. Stick around through the entirety of today's show as well. Also, I forgot to mention the first time, every $100 in total, we'll rip a beer bong for you guys. So that's kind of a, you guys as a team getting us up there to $100 total will also get a beer bong. And what do you guys get for Super Chatting besides the mini helmet entry, besides punishing the new guys, or, watching me and Tom sit up here and drink a little bit? You guys can also get some experience points here in the chat as well. What does that mean? You guys get in the chat, you comment, you send those Super Chats, and you can get experience points for that. We will have top fans as well. YouTube has done a great thing now where they list our top fans for us as well. So we will continue to keep you guys updated on who the top fan is, because whoever those top 20 fans are going to get some free raffle tickets tonight as well. So make sure you guys stay locked in with us all night long. We're going to have fun. We're going to watch the Bengals beat the hell out of the Eagles today. It's going to be fun. So we appreciate every single one of you guys. Get those Super Chats in, and let's have a lot of fun tonight, man. Let's have a lot of fun. The top fans right now, by the way, are Michael, let's see, TD, and then Meg. Those are the top three right now. So the top three are going to get 25 free raffle entries. 4 through 10, I believe it was 10 raffle entries. And then 11 through 20, I believe we're going to give them 5 raffle entries. So that's what you guys get if you are the top fan. What best way to start becoming a top fan right here? Get in the chat. The most comments in the next 60 seconds. Whoever I see the most in the comment section right now is going to get a free raffle entry to that mini helmet raffle. So get down there, spam your W's, spam your who days, spam whatever you guys want down in the comment section. Ty Man spamming me. Bengals Lakers fan is just saying S. Who cares? T said he wants the mini helmet. Get down there, T. Get down there, T. I see Aaron in the chat. Bengals fan. Aaron, Ty Man, Olivia, T. T's loving it, baby. Xavier, Olivia, Aaron, let's go. Who's going to get the free raffle entry? Get that chat rate high up. Last year, our chat rate high was 22. I want to beat that. I want to beat our chat rate high. We've got some more super chats rolling in here that we will show for you guys here in just a second. But get down there, keep spamming the comment section. We will choose a winner here in just 1 second. T, Aaron, Xavier. We got 248 people watching the show. I only see like 6 people spamming the chat. I need some more people in there. I want to see new names. I don't want to say the same names over and over again. Jacob, here we go. We got a $20 super chat saying shots for the new guys. Cheers. Do either one of you guys want to do a shot? Okay. We got Aiden coming up here to do a shot with us tonight. This is Aiden Paris. Everybody spam Aiden in the chat. Aiden is also from the Cincinnati/Northern Kentucky area. Am I correct? That's right. Yep. So there you go, Aiden. All right. Billy's going to get one too, baby. We've convinced him. We've convinced Billy to come up here. Producer currently right now is Billy right now, and then they're going to swap out. We're doing some training. This is also their first ever watch party here at Chat Sports, so show them some love as well. Let's go. Whip. There we go. There we go, baby. Let's go. All righty. We appreciate that $20 super chat there, Fantasy. That also, by the way, gets entries into the mini helmet raffle. So it is not just the $5 or whatever. If you send in $20, you get more. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 4 entries there for Fantasy. We also got another $2 super chat here from T saying, please say hi to Maggie D. What is going on, Maggie? We are excited to see you and T here in the chat tonight, baby. Bengals, Eagles, NFL, preseason week 1. Let's go, baby. Aaron's saying Joe Burrow's throwing for 5,000 yards this year. You love to see it. Also, we never gave away the free one, so we're going to do that right now. Let me do some scrolling and see who was spamming the most. I think we're going to go with T. Because right now, T's in the chat. T's getting wild. We love it. We love it, baby. Let's go. We got another super chat. $5 from Michael Easterwood again. We're about 33 seconds to kick off. Hopefully, maybe when they come back from commercial, we will have kickoff here for the Cincinnati Bengals. I will get that $5 in there for Michael Easterwood. You have got another entry in there as well. It'll just take a second sometimes for these graphics to, catch up to how excited I get. Sometimes it, a little bit slow. That's totally fine. Let's go. We also just want to give a shout out. Appreciate Ty Man and appreciate Tim Tyra for being our mods tonight. You guys are the GOATs. If they're getting a little bit of slow with the bots, spamming the bot or blocking the bots, you guys can get down there and you can spam B to block the bots as well. T says this guy is awesome. Hey, T, you're awesome. You're awesome, baby. Let's go. Go ahead and get down there and let's go ahead and spam Houday in the chat. Let's spam Houday in the chat right now because I'm going to just guess. Now, once we come back from commercial here, we are going to have some football on our television. We're going to have some football on the television here. Let's see, get some shout outs here. Spam it, baby, spam it. I also, while you guys are spamming, I just want to see what our chat rate high is. Chat rate high of 136. You guys are absolutely insane. You guys are insane. We appreciate that as well. When you guys spam the chat, it sends us out to more people on YouTube, gets more Bengals fans in here and hanging out with us. So we definitely appreciate all 303 of you guys. Michael Easterwood saying Bengals football is back. Let's go. Let's go. I think that was the same one that I already. Let me just make sure I got all your things in here, Michael. Yep, that was the right one. Yeah, 2 there. We had another one from T as well, saying say hi to Amy D. What is going on, Amy D? We are excited for you to be here. We are excited for these guys to be here. We are excited for Ty Man to be here, Michael Easterwood to be here, Ryan Armstrong to be here, Brandon Evans to be here. We are excited for all of you guys to be here. All of you guys. Keep getting down there and spamming the Who Days in the chat, baby. John Bolt, unfortunately, we cannot show the game. That is a copyright issue. I guess copyright, whatever it is. And then, they would shut our stream down. They would come after the entire company here. And, I would be the reason everybody gets fired. And I don't want to do that. I don't want everybody to get fired, right? We all want our jobs. This is the funnest job in the world, just being able to watch football live stream to you guys. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to do some play-by-play, pretty much just like the radio. You guys are going to get in the chat. We're going to have a little bit of a back and forth, and we're going to have a good time here on Bengals Breakdown. The boys are out there. I guess kickoff is not at 7:30. They lied to us again. They lied to us again. I tell you what, if our current chat rate high is 144, if we can beat that before kickoff, we'll give another free entry because why not? F it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. So spam the comment section, your Who Days and your whatnots. Get down there. Let's see. Xavier saying kickoff around 7:34, 7:35. We're 1 minute away. 1 minute away. See, they're saying we're 1 minute away, but we'll see. Man, I really hope this was filmed a while ago because there's nobody in the stadium, bro. There's nobody in the stadium. It's sad. What are these Philadelphia fans doing? These Philly fans, man, they think they can just go and win the Super Bowl and then come back and, just not have to show out for their team. Fake fans. Fake fans. You guys are the real fans. You guys are the jungle. Show me what the jungle's all about, baby. Doom guys saying that's pathetic. Absolutely right. That is pathetic. That is pathetic. Xavier saying I'm acting like we fixing to lose. Nah, we ain't fixing to lose. We ain't losing nothing. We ain't losing nothing. Get those Who Days in the chat, baby! Cap asking what happened to Stone. I know you got a lot of guys been asking about that. Stone took another opportunity to, just further his career and his career goals. So, everything's good with us and Stone. We're still going to hang out on, I guess not the weekends because I'll be working on the weekends, but my off days, me and Stone will be chilling. Still very, very good friend of mine. So, unfortunately he's not with us anymore here. Didn't die. He didn't die. He's just not working here at Chat Sports anymore. So as of right now, I'm going to be your host, Chris Daughtery, here with you guys on Bengals Breakdown. Dylan coming in with another $2 super chat here saying, resorted? I think that says resorted. I'm not even sure what that means. But Dylan, we appreciate you for keeping the lights on here at Chat Sports. Thank you, my guy. Thank you, my guy. Let's see. Lucid Star saying, I don't care if we win or lose as long as we stay healthy and injury-free. Very fair. Very fair. Preseason at the end of the day doesn't matter. A lot of it, trying to get your guys into the flow of things, trying to get some of those younger guys as well some playing time, especially some of those guys who are going to be fighting for a roster spot. They're going to be fighting for a roster spot. Xavier asking where the game's at. Game is in Philadelphia, where their fans did not show up. If this game was in Cincinnati, I have no doubt that you guys would be in that stadium right now. You guys would be in the stadium. If you guys missed the beginning of the show, this is our Super Chat menu here tonight. Every single Super Chat will get shown on screen. You can tell me I look stupid. You can tell me I'm annoying. You can tell me I'm doing a great job. You could say, who you're excited about on this team this year. Every single Super Chat, 99 cents up to, I think the max you can do is $500. Whatever it is will be shown on screen. $5 Super Chat. We are going to have a Bengals mini helmet raffle for you guys. We're going to take names and entries through the first 3 games of the preseason, and then after that 3rd game, we will run the duck race to give away that Bengals mini helmet. So you guys can get those $5 Super Chats in, get your name. If you send in a $10 Super Chat, you get 2. $20 is 4, whatever the math is there. We'll figure it out. We'll get you guys in there, as well as $10 Super Chat. We're going to punish the new guys here. We got 2 new guys on the 1s and 2s. We've got Aiden and Billy back there. We've got these Bean Boozleds. They're not the nasty ones. They are the hot ones. So you've got Sriracha, Jalapeno, Cayenne Pepper, Habanero, Carolina Reaper, and we'll see how hot these things actually are. And every $100 that we get here tonight, we're sitting at $38 in total in Super Chats. Once we hit 100, I'll do a beer bong. Once we hit 200, we'll do another beer bong as this game gets going, baby! Spam those hoo-days down in the comments section. The Eagles will kick off. Your Cincinnati Bengals will return the opening kickoff here. Get those hoo-days in the chat, baby! We got another Super Chat from Michael Easterwood. Thank you, Michael. Here's the kickoff saying, welcome as host, Chris. I appreciate you guys. Here is the kickoff return out to about the 30. Trying to see who that was. Looks like Jermaine Burton was there on the kickoff return for the Cincinnati Bengals. Yep, that was Jermaine Burton there. Get those hoo-days in the chat, baby. Get them in there. Ty Man, Derek's, Aprods, Dark Range, Hoo-day, Hoo-day. Who-day say they're going to beat them Bengals? All righty, here we go. First play of the preseason. You got Joe Breezy out there. Joe Shiesty. There's the snap. That's going to be a handoff up the middle for a couple of yards. Chase Brown with the carry. He's going to get about 5 on that first down carry. We are back, baby! Bengals football is in full swing. Joe Burrow last year ranked first in pass attempts, first in completions, first in passing yards, first in passing touchdowns. You also had the Triple Crown winner in Jamar Chase. 2 wide receivers right, tight end left. Here's motion left from Jamar Chase. Around, they're going to fake it up the middle. Here's the throw down the middle deep. That's going to be off the hands of T. Higgins for an incompletion. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Get those 3s down in the comment section. It is 3rd down. Dylan Fairchild in there at left guard. Lucas Patrick in there at right guard. Your 2 additions, 1 a draft pick, 1 a free agency signing. 3rd and 5 here from the Cincinnati 34. Here's the snap. Burrow back to pass. He's going to float one up. That's going to be caught. Jamar Chase. That's the Bengals. First down. Type those ones. Type those ones. Moving the ball, baby. Moving the ball. Bengals now out to their own 46-yard line. Burrow had a little bit of pressure in his face there, but got it out in time to Jamar Chase on the sidelines for a nice first down catch. 13:44 here to go in the first quarter. Burrow, handoff, up the middle, Brown. That's a nice carry. That is a very, very nice carry there. For, I believe it was probably about 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Crossing midfield to the Bengals 46 now. Make sure you guys are subscribed right here to the channel. We're going to do as many Bengals watch parties as we can this year. And keep you guys updated. 2nd and 2 here. There's a snap, fake handoff. Burrow out to Jamar Chase. He's going to make 2 men miss and gain about 4. That's going to be another Bengals first down. Type those ones down there in the chat, baby. Type those ones in the chat.
We have an injury update from across the NFL. Anthony Richardson is already hurt.
You guys heard that? Anthony Richardson hurt again. Jesus. Dude just cannot stay healthy. 1st and 10 now from the Philadelphia 40. Bengals are driving. Here's a snap. Nope, fake play action. They're going to go deep down the left side. Back shoulder pass. Oh, I think he only got 1 foot down. No, they're going to call it a catch. They're going to call it a catch. Jamar Chase down the sidelines. I got to be honest with you guys. I think he only got 1 foot down. They're not showing a replay. But as of right now, that's our Bengals first down. Down to the Philadelphia 17. They're going to go quick. Out, little swing to Chase Brown. He's going to stiff arm a guy. He's going to go up the sidelines for another first down. Down to the Philadelphia 8. Actually, maybe looks like he only gained 9. Maybe stepped out a little bit there. Make it 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. It was a catch. It was a catch. 2nd and 1 now from the Philadelphia 8-yard line. Burrow with the snap. Handoff up the middle. Chase Brown. He's going to muster forward for only a couple. Again, if you guys are not aware, the Bengals are starting most of their starters for at least the first quarter. We'll see how long. They're calling it 1st and goal now. From the 6. T. Higgins goes in motion from right to left. There's the snap. Burrow looking, scrambling. He's running right. There's a flag down on the play. That's probably going to be a hold. Burrow unleashes. That's caught for a touchdown to Jamar Chase in the back of the end zone. But I think it's going to come back. Personal foul, chop block on the Bengals. So it wasn't a hold, but the penalty was on Lucas Patrick, 15 yards, personal foul. Type BS in the chat. F the refs. I don't think that's a chop block. I think he fell down and Amarius Mims just bodied him. Type BS in the chat. Because I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. 1st and goal from the Eagles, 21-yard line now. If you guys want the Bengals to beat the Eagles, like today's show, baby. There's the snap. Burrow back to pass. He's going to find a man. That is going to be caught. I believe that is Charlie Jones down to the 12-yard line. Nice catch there by Charlie Jones. Nice pickup for the Cincinnati Bengals. It's going to be 2nd and goal now from the 12. You like to see Charlie Jones getting involved early. You know, he's had some injury issues throughout his career. Nice to see him healthy because he's definitely a guy that can contribute as one of those, wide receiver 4, wide receiver 5, depending on kind of how Jermaine Burton and Andre Yusibas kind of shake out as well. 2nd and goal, play clock down to 3. Here's the snap. Burrow, pass. That's caught. Is that in? He's doing like this, like I don't know. Touchdown Bengals! Let's go! Touchdown Bengals, Charlie Jones. Was that Charlie Jones? Yeah. Okay. No. It was not Charlie Jones. Tanner Hudson. The bot got me on here. Tanner Hudson, Bengals touchdown, spam those TDs. You guys can tell. If you guys can tell, I'm still new. I'm learning these guys. It's okay. It's okay. We're here to grind with you guys. First drive of the year is a touchdown for the Cincinnati Bengals, Tanner Hudson. Extra point on and good. Spam those TDs in the chat, baby. Miles spamming the TD. Tim Ty reminding us 9 plays, 71 yards. Bam, 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 right down the field. They even had a little bit of, issues. They had that penalty. They scored 2 touchdowns on that drive. Scored 2 touchdowns on there. Luke Helicopter spamming the TDs. Ryan Armstrong, Doom Guy. Appreciate all of you guys for joining us here tonight. 461 people watching. Get down there. Get active in the chat. And now we get the opportunity to see the Cincinnati Bengals defense finally. Because that is going to be the biggest question mark this entire season is how this defense actually is. And I don't know if, the preseason is going to tell you much for real. But we'll see. We'll see. Always hoping for the best, baby. Always hoping for the best. Remind you guys of our super chat menu here tonight. Every single super chat will get on the show no matter what it is. You can call me I'm dumb. Or you can tell me I'm dumb. You can say I'm doing a great job. You can, share your thoughts and opinions about the Bengals, about their defense, about their offense, about whatever you guys want. Every single super chat will get on the show. $5 super chat, you get a mini helmet entry. We will run that raffle after the 3rd preseason game. $10 super chat, we got these spicy bean boozleds that we will make one of the new guys do here tonight. Also, I should mention, if you do a $10 super chat, you get 2 entries to the raffle. $20 super chat, 4. $50 super chat, 10. Just goes up from there as well. So $10 super chat, punish the new guys with the spicy bean boozleds. $20 super chat, got the shots on hand for us tonight. And then a $50 super chat, got Cincy Light Lime, baby. Cincy Light Lime. Doesn't get more Cincinnati than that. We'll rip a beer bong for you guys. We're at $39 right now in total super chats. Once we hit 100, that'll be another beer bong as well. And then we've got our top fans tonight. We will keep track of this tonight. Our top fans, I've got it written down here. The top 3 fans will get 25 raffle tickets at the end of the night. 4 through 10 will get 10 raffle tickets for tonight. You see the XP right there. You see the XP. How do you get XP, Chris? Well, you got to comment. You got to super chat. That's how you get experience points there. 11 through 20 will get 5 raffle tickets to that Bengals mini helmet entry. And here is the kickoff. That'll be taken at the goal line off the right side. Nice tackle there out to the 25-yard line. Tyson Anderson? Tyson Anderson, I believe that was with the tackle there. We've got another super chat as well that we'll get to here in just a second. All right, let's see what this Bengals defense is all about, baby. There's the snap, handoff up the middle for a gain of 4-ish. The Bengals starters are also out there on defense. Joseph Osai, TJ Slayton, BJ Hill. I believe Miles Murphy is going to be your other defensive end as of right now. There's the snap. Here's the throw. That's going to be caught. There's your DBs for you right there. There's our $20 super chat. Touchdown time for more drinking new guys. Who MFing day? Who MFing day? Let's go. How do you pronounce that? Flaunting it? Flaunting it fantasy. That's flatulent? That's not flatulent. That's how you spell flatulent. I told you guys, I can't read. Can't read. Probably just one. Or two. Cool. New guys coming in for shot time. Handoff off the right side. Oh, my God, that's cut up the middle, and he might be gone. Oh, my. He gets tackled down there at the Cincinnati 21, but 3 plays, and the Bengals defense is not looking great. Shots time for flatulent fantasy. We'll get there. Let's go, flatulent. You also got 4 more entries there into that Bengals mini helmet raffle. The new guys are loving it. Doom guy, I love you too. From the Bengals 21-yard line. Snap, handoff up the middle, gets nothing. So we got to stop there. We'll take it. Let's see here. I believe that is either A.J. Dillon or Will Shipley out there. There's a little slant caught. First down, Ingles. Dodson with the catch there. So our worst fears are, it's the preseason. That's all we'll say. It's the preseason. Okay, Fortune said it. No, it's not just preseason. It's life. You're right. Ball is life. Hit that sub button. We'll sub for dubs here. Handoff up the middle. Gain of a couple there for Will Shipley. And the Eagles are making it look just as easy as the Bengals did going down the field. Can we get a stop here? Spam stops in the comments section. Let's get a stop. The Eagles down to the Cincinnati 3. Another handoff to Will Shipley. Down to the 2. 3 maybe. And it is third down. Spam those 3s in the comments. Let's get a stop here, baby. Let's hold them to a field goal. Granted, it's the Eagles. They probably won't kick a freaking field goal. They'll probably just go for it. But let's stop them, baby. Spam those 3s. Spam them. Another handoff up the middle. Shipley. No, down to the half-yard line. Keep spamming those stops. Change it up to 4s. Baby. Let's get a stop here on the first drive. Let's get a stop here, defense. Hold them. The interior, okay, I'll give the interior right down here to the goal line is looking a little bit better. Somebody asked a second ago, is it the starters? Here's going to be the tush push. Oh, my God, it's right there. I think he's in, but I'm not sure. Yep, they're going to call it a Philadelphia touchdown off the tush push. Barely got in. Well, I'll tell you what. Down there at the goal line, they did a little bit better than all the way the rest of the way down the field. Tanner McKee sneaks it in there for Philadelphia, making it 6-7 with the extra point coming. Spam those boos in the comments. Tush push is unstoppable. It is unstoppable. But sometimes, other teams can't do it. So it's only unstoppable for Philadelphia. Extra points good. We're tied up. 7-7. Whew. All right. All right. We got ourselves a ball game. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Make sure you guys, if you are not subscribed already here to Bengals Breakdown, hit that sub button. Last year, the first preseason game that we did, we gained 70 subscribers. We are trying to gain 100 subscribers tonight, which would get us to 19,856. We are about, 40 away? 40 away? Hit that sub button, baby. Hit that sub button. Fortunes, yes. Joe Burrow whizzed in on that first Bengals drive. Let's sub for dubs. Sub for dubs. We're going to have free, informative, entertaining Bengals content for you guys all season. We did it all off season. We're going to do it during the season. And we're going to be here live with you guys for as many Bengals games as we possibly can. What? Oh, likes. Help us beat likes from last year. Sorry, I was in my own head there. I didn't realize you changed the graphic on me. I thought we were talking subscribers here. Make sure you guys hit that like button as well. We are only a couple more likes away, and we just surpassed it. We just surpassed last year's like number for the first preseason game. Let's just get those numbers up. Next year, I want to look back at this stream, and I want to beat this stream's numbers next year. Let's keep hitting those like button if you guys are having fun with us here tonight. It's only the first quarter, and I'm fired up. I'm fired up. I don't know about you guys. But football is back. I love just acting like a goon during football season, honestly. That's my favorite thing to do. Ryan Armstrong said he's fired up, baby. Damon said, let's go. Appreciate everybody here joining us here tonight. If you guys are fired up, if you are ready for the season to start, spam those Who Days. You'd think I have an alcoholic drink in there too, but I don't. Back to receive the kick. Bengals will take it out from the goal line. Oh, my God. Oh, out to the 35. Check to see exactly who that was. Brightwell on the return there, out to the 35 for number 35. Puzzled? Yes, that is true. Here we go. Joe Burrow back in there for the second drive here. See how long the starters are going to be in for the Bengals. Here's the snap. Burrow back to pass, looking. He's going to dump it off to Chase Brown over the middle. Brown looks like he's got enough there for the first down. Out to the Cincinnati 47. That is the Bengals. First down. Spam those ones down there in the comment section. Spam those ones. Every time there's a Bengals first down, get in the chat, baby. Snap. Burrow's going to shuffle it out there to Chase Brown, who cuts upfield and gets another really nice gain there. And I believe he might have got across the 50 as well. So 2nd and 5 now here for the Cincinnati Bengals. Chase Brown already 4 carries, 20 yards. Solid start for the running game. Solid start for the offensive line as well. Want to give those credit where it's due. Play action. Burrow looking. He's going to dump it right off to Chase Brown again, who's going to try to shuck a tackle but is going to get not quite to the first down marker. Chase Brown said, "Get the F off of me, bro. Fucking touching me." It's going to be 3rd and short here for the Bengals. Get those 3s in the chat, baby. Get those 3s in the chat. Let's keep moving the chains. Lucas Patrick was there saying, "Bro, get off my guy. Get off my guy." 3rd and 1. Got 2 tight ends off the left side, looks like here for the Bengals. They're going to run it up the middle to the right side. Might have got enough for the first down. There is a flag on the play, though. Flag on the play. Illegal use of the hands. Hands to the face on the defense. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. First down, Bengals, baby. I love that thought from Danny there. Brown going to be a Pro Bowler this year. Let's see. Samaje Perine in there at running back now. Snap, Burrow gets it away before. That's going to be a complete to Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase up the sidelines. That's a Bengals touchdown. Let's go. Jamar Chase making it look easy. Joe Breezy had a defender coming right down the middle, throws it out to the left side to Jamar, and Jamar said, "Skirt!" Up there. He's jogging. Jamar's jogging. In for the touchdown. Spam those TDs, baby. Spam those TDs. The Bengals go up 13-7 over the reigning Super Bowl champions. Now, it is the preseason. It is the starters versus the second team, but we're not gonna say that. Doesn't matter. We're trying to win the game, baby. You play to win the game. Why would we play these games in the preseason if we didn't want to win them? Agreed, Michael. The offensive line is looking okay. You know, that blitz was just coming right down the middle, but Joe Burrow, being Joe Burrow, was able to get the ball out to his best playmaker, the best wide receiver in the NFL, turns it upfield, scores a touchdown, baby. Scores a touchdown. If you guys want to get into our mini helmet raffle, $5 super chat for that, $10 super chat. We're going to punish the new guys. I would love to see one of these guys do one of these Bean Boozleds. I tell you what, $10 super chat, I'll do the first one just so you guys can kind of see what it's like. So we can spare them just a little bit. Just so you guys can see what it's like. And then after that, we'll pick one of the new guys to do one of these spicy Bean Boozleds. $10 super chat for that. $20 super chat. We got the Shotsies coming in here for us. And then $50 super chat. Would love to crack open one of these Cincy Light Limes and put one down the pipe. Because, yeah, I mean, Tom's over there calling you guys scared, man. Calling you guys scared. We ain't scared, man. You can't be scared in the jungle. Can't be scared in the jungle. Also, every $100 in total, which we are 40 away, is a beer bong as well. So that's kind of a team thing right there. It's kind of a team thing. It doesn't have to be a $100 super chat. Just $100 in total will get us there. So $40 away from that as well. Tom is correct. A $50 super chat is a beer bong, but it would also get us to that $100 mark. So it would be 2 beer bongs. What is going on, Mace? Glad to have you in here, my friend. Robert saying there is nobody that can stop the Bengals offense. Nobody. Nobody can do it. What is going on, Zachary? Saying the defense needs to step it up. Let's go, Bengals. Yeah, we're just getting into the flow of things, but I agree with you. Jack, I'll try to do a better job of defensive players and who's on the field with guys like Shamar Stewart there. It's tough to see the numbers sometimes. I'll try to do a better job at that as well, though. Jamar Chase is so freaking good, dude. 5 plays, 65 yards, 2.5 minutes. Ryan asking, what part of Alabama do I live in? South Alabama, near Gulf Shores. Foley High School is where I grew up. Eagles will take it out to about the 26-ish yard line here on the kickoff return. Yeah, Jack, you ain't got to pray for no preseason games. Just hang out with us, my guy. A-Prod's asking if I was a Bengals fan, would I lived in Alabama? So as we talked about a little while ago, I didn't really grow up being a fan of any particular one NFL team. So I live in Cincinnati now. My fiance's entire family is Bengals fans. Her brother has season tickets to the Bengals, so they're trying to convert me here. Eagles trying to go deep. Battle for the ball. Oh, my God, and it's caught. Newton on the coverage there. They're both kind of going up, kind of battling for the ball, and the Eagles come down with it. Okay. Johnny Wilson was on the catch for the Philadelphia Eagles there. Our top fans right now for tonight got a little 2,000 experience points there from Flatulent. Back on the pass, just that's holding, bro. That's freaking holding. Call it. First down, Philly off that catch. Darius Cooper with the grab. That's freaking holding. I know you guys saw it. It's okay, refs. It's your preseason too. You can make calls, not just on the Bengals. Some booty. All the way down now to the Bengals' 31-yard line, just like that. Handoff up the middle. Nowhere. Well, maybe a gain of about 1. Basically nowhere, though. Manny asking if it's a Geno Stone jersey. Yes, sir, it is. Yes, sir, it is. Clock ticking down here in the first quarter. 42 seconds, 40 seconds now. 2nd and 9 from the 30-yard line. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Little quick out route. Nice tackle there by DJ Turner. Open field tackle makes it. Hey, Bengals. Third down. Type those threes, baby. The Eagles do not have to run a play here. It looks like they're just going to let the clock run out for the first quarter. John Wilson asking, I'm guessing, how does the defensive line and offensive line look? Offensive line has looked okay so far. I think the run game has been pretty decent. Chase Brown, 5 carries for 24 yards. But they're getting them when they need to get them. It's like they're getting them, 4 or 5 yards at a time. So I think the running game has looked pretty decent for the Bengals. The defensive line, however, at times has looked okay. But it's like big play, big play, big play. Okay, stop them once they get down to the goal line. So up and down there. Our goal tonight is to gain 100 new subscribers here on Bengals Breakdown. The number that we are trying to get to, I've got it here somewhere, 19,856. So we are 11 away. We are 11 subscribers away from hitting that goal. So if you guys want free, fun, informative Bengals content all season and off season long, we've got you covered here on Bengals Breakdown. So make sure you guys are subscribed. We're going to be doing some giveaways throughout the season. The preseason giveaway is going to be a Bengals mini helmet, $5 to get into that entry. And obviously, $10 will get you 2, $20 will get you 4, so on, so forth from there as well. So make sure you guys hit that sub button for us and stay locked into all things Bengals news. It is the end of the first quarter. I thought overall, kind of as expected. The Bengals offense looks phenomenal. The defense is getting there. Defense is getting there. We're just going to say that until the season starts. Obviously, you don't have Trey Hendrickson out there, the third best player on your team, definitely your best defensive player. Let's see. Now, there was a promise as well. Once we got to that 100 subscriber mark, that is a free beer bong as well. So, just throwing that out there. You guys want to see a free beer bong, hit that sub button. Second quarter about to get underway now. How do you guys think the Bengals have done so far in that first quarter? A, B, C, D, or F? From the 34, Philadelphia Eagles now trying to drive. It is 3rd and 5. Let's get a stop here. 2 subs away from hitting that goal for a free beer bong. Scramble outside. Oh, incomplete! Incomplete! The Bengals defense has forced a field goal try here on the second drive of the game. We are 1 subscriber away from a free beer bong. Let's go. There it is, baby. We're going to do a Cincy Light because that's what it is here in Cincinnati, baby. Is this, I assume, yeah, Rheingeist. Amazing. 44-yard field goal attempt. There's the snap. There's the hold right down the pipe. Let's go. Oh, make sure this is closed. Keep hitting that sub button, baby. The Bengals got to stop. Franchise, this is what makes this job so much fun. Outside of, talking about football and sports all day, is the fact that we also like to party and we like to have fun. So hit that sub button. And we are going to have fun with you guys. We get to drink on the job. Obviously, I'm going to be responsible. How this thing got twisted somehow. It's up top. All right, here we go. Put this up. First one of the season, by the way. First one of the season. Let's go.
For you, maybe.
Yeah, for me anyways. Tom's been doing them all off season.
There is no off season. If we get to 20K subs during tonight's watch party, I will do a beer bong as well while Chris pounds this one. I think it's extremely reasonable, and I'll actually be very disappointed in Chris if we do not get there.
20,000 subs? That's so easy. That's 128 away. Did I math that right on the fly? Tom will do a beer bong. Once we get to 20,000, I think that's extremely reasonable. Extremely reasonable. Woo! Wow, I had my mic up the entire time. The entire time. First game of the season for all of us, right? Okay, if you didn't hear me, once we get to 20,000 subscribers, Tom is also going to do a beer bong. Let's go. Hit that sub button for us. We'll keep you locked in. We'll have fun all season long. Keep on subbing, baby. Keep on subbing. I just love seeing this number frickin' roll. I love it. That's our live sub counter, by the way. So it's hooked up to another computer over here. And every time one of you guys hits that sub button, it just rolls up. And it rolls up. And it rolls up. Boogeyman said 21,000, you got to do the tortilla challenge. Is that like slapping each other? I guess that as well. We were just going to do the Bean Boozleds for the punishment, but if you guys want one of the news guys to get slapped with a tortilla, we will do that as well. Just specify it, because if you don't specify it, we're going to make them do the hot Bean Boozled, which technically I did say I would do the first one. Bengals on for the return. Oh, nice cut there. Brightwell Jr. across the 40, across the 50. There is a flag on the play all the way down to the 27-yard line. There is a flag on the play, but an incredible return there from Gary Brightwell Jr. See what this flag is. Holding Cincinnati. Beep, 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 beep. We'll bring it back. We'll bring it back. It's all right. It's all right. What a return there. I tell you what, Gary Brightwell, on these returns so far, I don't know if he's just like running super hard like a mad child, but he looks quick, bro. He looks quick. Now to the portion of the program where they just start freaking interviewing people. Duke Tobin now on the screen for us. Yeah, just a dude saying we can't ever get a good return without a penalty. Looks like the backups are going to start coming in now, as that's a nice little pitch and catch, and it might even be enough for a first down. It's going to be close. Jake Browning in now, gets it to Tanner Hudson. And it was a gain of 9. Gain of 9. So it looks like the twos are now beginning to come in for the Bengals. We'll try to keep an eye on the offensive line as well, just see who some of those guys coming in are. Jake Browning in. That's going to be a handoff up the middle to, I believe that's Brooks. Gain of not much, but it was only 2nd and 1. We'll see if they give them the first down on it. Yep, Taj Brooks, the one with the carry there. Jalen Rivers in the game on the offensive line as well. Devin Cochran also in there. See Jermaine Burton coming in motion. Jake Browning, he's going to get it out. Across the middle, Charlie Jones with the reception, but a flag on the play. A flag on the play. Burrow done for the night. Jake Browning in now for the Cincinnati Bengals at quarterback. Illegal contact on the defense. Penalty is declined. That is a Cincinnati Bengals. First down. Type in those ones, baby. Type in those ones. Flag was on Mac McWilliams for illegal touching. Illegal contact. Legal touching's different, I guess. Yeah, okay. It's the first game of the season, Tom. It's preseason for me, too. Preseason for me, too. 1st and 10 now from the 41 of the Cincinnati Bengals. Hand up the middle. Taj Brooks again with a nice carry. That might be a first down, but another flag. Another flag. Jeez. That's going to be holding. Ah, man. Bring it back. On Jalen Rivers. Holding on Jalen Rivers. Ryan Armstrong in the chat, baby. Michael Easterwood. Boogeyman. Jake Browning. He's going to go deep here. I guess it's kind of deep. It was 1st and 20. But that's going to be a Cincinnati first down, baby. Charlie Jones with the grab. Tell you what is Charlie Jones at right now? He's got to be close to, at least 100 yards. Let's see here. He's had a couple of grabs now. This can't be updated. It says 3 grabs for 41 yards, but I feel like it's more. Maybe it's not, but I feel like it's more. Hey, Pop's in the chat. Let's go. Man, it's preseason for the refs, too. Hand off up the middle. Taj Brooks will get about 1. Offensive line right now, Jalen Rivers, Cody Ford, Andrew Rahm, Cordero Volson, and Devin Cochran for your Cincinnati Bengals. So all the 2s and kind of maybe 3 or 4 slash in there. Back to pass, Jake Browning. Oh, my gosh. He just stepped up in the pocket with 2 Eagles right there in his face. Ty Robinson on the stop. And that's going to be a sack. Nerpy with the 5-1-3, baby. Who they? Lee Nibs. Chasad. Xavier. Highest we've ever scored in a preseason game. 3rd and 16 now. 4, 3, 2, 1. They get the snap off. Browning back to pass. Throw over the middle. That's batted up in the air, and that's going to be dropped. Oh, my God. That should have been an interception. That should have been an interception. Woo! I guess, Todd? Oh, Jahad Campbell. Out of Alabama, dropped it. I'm not allowed to root for Jahad Campbell, though. I'm not allowed to root for Jahad Campbell tonight. That's going to be the hardest thing about doing NFL games. It's not rooting for Bama guys. The Bengals on to punt now. A nice punt there. That's going to go out of bounds about the 6-yard line. I think they marked it out about the 5 or 6 yard line. Ryan Rico on the punt there for the Cincinnati Bengals. Nice. Nice. Pin him back there. Pin him back there. We got 656 people watching tonight. If you guys, we've got 2 new guys over here. We've got Billy Beebe and we've got Aiden Parise over here. 2 new guys here at Chat Sports. This is their first ever watch party. Guys, this is actually their first ever live show. First time they've ever been live on the channel here. We want to punish them a little bit, right? $10 super chat. You guys can specify it, but we've got these Bean Boozleds here that are the Fiery 5 challenge, if you guys never seen it before. Sriracha, jalapeno, cayenne pepper, habanero, and Carolina Reaper is the hottest one there. Basically, they got a little thing on there where you can spin it. Basically, I'm going to tell these guys for a $10 super chat, they got to close their eyes and just pick a random one. You know, the sriracha and jalapeno aren't that bad, but once you get past that, they start getting a little spicy. So I would love to punish these guys tonight. If you guys want, maybe we could do a little tortilla slap on them. We've got tortillas in the fridge over there. $10 super chat. We'll show them what's up. We'll show them what the jungle is all about here. $20 super chat. You know, they've already taken a couple shots here. We got our little shotties right here. $50 super chat. We already did one for 100 subscribers here on the channel tonight, just tonight alone. I did a beer bong. If we had 20,000 subscribers, Tom is also going to do a beer bong, and we're only like 125 away last we checked or something like that. So get those super chats in. We would love to punish the new guys here at Bengals Breakdown. Mace? Oh, 2 beans. Well, I tell you what, Mace. If, okay, the first $10 super chat is 2 beans. I'll do one. We'll pick one of the producers to do one. We are 104 subscribers, by the way. Let's hit 20,000 tonight, baby. Why not? Why not us? Why not the Cincinnati Bengals? Let's hit 20,000 subscribers tonight. We've got this locked in right now that every single time you hit that subscribe button, it rolls. See right there? Right there, somebody subscribed. Somebody subscribed. We're going to go live for as many. Man, the cameraman is effed up right now. I think he fell. They went to the camera guy, and I think he was falling on the ground. Tom's going to do a beer bong for 20,000 subscribers, so let's get there. Oh, my God, a big catch. Johnny Wilson. There is a flag on the play. Who was that in coverage, could you tell? Jalen Davis. Pass interference on the defense. Declined. It's going to be a big gain anyways. I'll tell you what, guys. You guys are seeing the same exact thing that I'm seeing, right? Like, DBs are getting cooked. DBs are just getting cooked. I'm so scared about this all season long. Like, you had an opportunity to go out in the NFL draft and in free agency and do something about your secondary. Chose not to. Handoff up the middle. That's going to be a decent little gain here down to the 50-yard line. A.J. Dillon on the carry. Man. Got about 9.5 minutes here in the first quarter. Yeah, one of the best offenses in the NFL, if not the best. Not the best defense, though. We got more Super Chats coming in here as well. A nice play there by some of the guys on the front four there to get the stop. Shamar Stewart in there on the stop. Nice play. Man, he's looking big. He's looking strong, dude. Tell you what. We will get that Super Chat here on screen in just a second. Got to do some behind-the-scenes stuff to get there. We'll get it on the screen. 2nd and 12. Shamar Stewart with a little TFL on that previous play. From the 45-yard line, here's the snap, back to pass. Oh, my God, he's going to be wrapped up and go down for a sack. Taven Bryan on the sack there for the Cincinnati Bengals. That's going to back him up even more. Nice play there. You had Sample with a little bit of pressure there as well. Push the quarterback up in the pocket. It's going to be 3rd and 20 now. Get those threes in the chat. Let's get a stop, defense. They're going to check it down, and that's going to be good for not enough. Doesn't really matter. It's good for not enough. And the Bengals are going to get a little punt. They're going to force a punt. Let's go, D. 4th and 9. But they're on the negative side of the field, so no shot they go for it here. Unless they're psychopaths. Let's see who's back to return here on this punt as well. Going to be Charlie Jones to return this punt for the Bengals. That'll go out of bounds at exactly the 10-yard line. So no opportunity to return that punt for Charlie Jones. But the Bengals defense did their job, and they got off the field. That's all you can ask for. And by the way, the second team, we saw Shamar Stewart get in there on a nice tackle. I like Just a Dude saying there, we need some Jermaine Burton. Still trying to work on some stuff to get that Super Chat up, but we will get that up here in just 1 second. In the meantime, though, I want you guys to spam the comments. Spam Who Day. Spam W for a win. Spam Joe Shiesty. Spam whatever you guys want. Whatever you can copy and paste and post as fast as you possibly can for a free raffle entry to our Bengals mini helmet raffle. While you guys are doing that, let me just make sure that I am Make sure everybody who has sent in Super Chats have got all your entries here for us. I believe I'm good here. Probably, yeah. You could probably try that. Can you turn the screen? Huh. Maybe try Xing out and re-click the link in Slack. Oh, that's what you tried? Oh, okay. Well, I'll go ahead and shout it out here. We're working through some things here with the Super Chat stuff, but we'll get it going here in just a little bit. So actually, it was my mom who sent in a $10 Super Chat with no comment, so she just wants to see me get tortured. I told you guys the first $10 Super Chat was going to be me and one of the new guys doing one of these Bean Boozled. So before we do that, I'm going to pick a free entry here. Somebody who hasn't necessarily gotten some love so far. Let's go with, how about Noop E? Noop E. Free entry for you, my friend. Appreciate you for spamming the chat. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Just get in the chat, be active. If I see you, well, that's just good things all around for you. So, oh, did we get it? There it is. $10 Super Chat from yours truly. Where I came from, my mom. $10 Super Chat. Everybody spam Joe in the chat while the Bengals get set up here at the 9. I'll tell you what. We're going to flip the can to figure out who has to do this with me. And I know this is so funny because I told these guys before my mom was not going to like this. And it's just so funny that she was the first $10 Super Chat here. We're flipping the Zen can to figure out which one of the newbies is going to do this with me. So heads is going to be Billy. Tails is going to be Aiden, okay? Heads Billy, tails Aiden. My mom hates this, but here we go. Oh my God, it's heads. It is heads. It is heads. So, we'll get you up here. They're showing some. Did Tyson Anderson buy his mom a house? Is that what they're showing here? I don't know. 3rd and 5, spam those threes, baby. Okay, you gotta do this. I'll do it with you. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Pick one out. I'll do it with you. Just randomly. You better hope it's. I don't know which one it is. Make sure 3rd and 5. I'll get the pre. I already picked mine. So, okay. We'll see what flavors we got here in just a second after this 3rd down play. This is the fun things that we're telling you guys about. Back to pass. Jake Browning looking for a man. That's going to be a nice catch. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what the flag is here. Mitchell Tinsley might be OPI, to be honest. He was wide open. Defense! You can't do that. They'll decline it. 1st down, Bengals. I didn't call that a legal touch. So I got Habanero. The penalty was on Eli Ricks, by the way. I got Habanero. Oh, you lucky SOB. Billy got cayenne. He wanted sriracha. All right, let's do it. The first one, handoff up the middle. Taj Brooks, nice. Oh, man, putting the pads down. Well, a gain of like 3 or something like that, 4. But trucked a dude in the process. All right, let's go. Slide over here, Billy. Let the folks see you. All right. Chew it up.
The height difference is so funny.
Huh?
I said the height difference is super funny.
That's hot. Okay. After a couple of chews, not that bad.
I gave them no
Here's
water.
Here's the snap, play action. Jake Browning going to give it off to Taj Brooks. He's going to get a couple more yards. That might be good enough for a Bengals 1st down. No, actually, 3rd down. It's got to be 3rd and like, man, I guess it was just like a screen. He was like way in the backfield because I thought he got more yards than that.
As Chris struggles, EP Tom here, the lack of first and third down markers is a joke.
I'm not tripping.
It can't be that hard to have those.
I'm not tripping. Okay, first game of the season, I totally forgot. We get first down markers in this game. 3rd and 3, spam them. All right, not as bad on the habanero. Oh, that's PI! Throw the flag! That's bullshit. Charlie Jones was there. I mean, gets trucked. Let's see. If you're not calling that PI, what are we calling PI? BS in the chat. F the refs. That's not allowed. It's against the rules. Y'all gonna troll me about this illegal touching shit all year, aren't you? So the Bengals got a punt on 4th and 3. That one, Eagles will get it out to about the 29-yard line. So we are at a very, very nice $69 in Super Chats right now. We need 31. Really, I mean, round it up. It's $69.94, so $30 is another beer bong. Once we get to 100 total, it'll be another beer bong. I'm still struggling a little bit, but I tell you what, these taste way better. I can deal with the heat all day. These things suck. These things, not bad, but they are spicy. Had me coughing a little bit. Yeah, I'm not crazy, right? That was totally PI. Clark Luke saying, not sure how that wasn't called. Devron said, I'm sold. Give this guy a raise. Tell you what, I am going to go back and I'm going to screenshot that. We've got our yearly reviews coming up here in just a couple of weeks. I'll show it to the bosses. Tom said he screenshotted it. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate that, you guys. You know, like I said at the beginning of the show, this is my first ever Bengals live stream. I just love football for the most part. I didn't grow up with a specific NFL NFL team that I really was a fan of. Moved to Cincinnati here 2 years ago, and obviously, the first year that I was here, we really didn't do Bengals watch parties. Stone did them last year. Now this year, we'll see what happens. But my fiance, her entire family is Bengals fans. She grew up here. She's lived her entire life. Her brother's got season tickets to the Bengals games. So we'll see if you guys can really bring me into the Bengals fandom here. Because I've never been a true fan of a NFL team. I've been a bandwagon fan every now and then for some other teams that are just good. But, being from Alabama, we didn't have an NFL team. I'm an Alabama fan. I'm a college football fan. I love NFL football, but I've never been able to have a team. So the energy that the jungle brings, I love it. 4:20 away from halftime. Nice. $69 in Super Chats. Nice. I'll be your energy guy. That's for damn sure. All right, the Eagles 1st and 10 here from their own 28-yard line. Roll out on the play action. Oh, and almost intercepted. Who was that? DJ Ivy stepping in front of that one. Just goes right off his hands. If you guys, we just showed the leaderboard. The fellas just rolled through the leaderboard right there. The way you get experience points here, you got to get in the comments. Send those super chats. The top 3 get badges. Top 3, 25 free raffle entries at the end of the game. 4 through 10 will get 10 tickets, and then 11 through 20 will get 5 tickets for that Bengals mini helmet that we'll raffle off after the 3rd preseason game. 2nd and 10 here, pitch and catch. That's going to be a gain of about 5, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Spam Spam those threes, baby. Spam those threes. Anais Smith on that one. A&M kid? Let's get another stop, defense. Let's get this second team rolling. Here's the snap, back to pass. Oh, that's OPI! Dude, these freaking referees are, oh my God, dude. You can't fucking push off. You can't push off. They are so adamant about not calling shit on the Eagles right now. Sorry for cussing. Johnny Wilson on the catch. Like, what in the hell, man? Nate Brooks was on the coverage there. Call it. Call it. I'm not crazy, right? Tell me if I'm crazy in the chat. That's OPI. You can't fucking push off. Across the 50 now, play action pass. Little dump down. And that is a nice tackle there after a gain of just a couple. Warren Burks was on the tackle there. That wasn't 41? 42? Orenbergs, I'm an idiot. 2nd and 4 here. Little slant. Oh, my God. Cooked. First down, Eagles. Darius Cooper there for the reception. Tyson Anderson knocks him out of bounds. He was not the one there on coverage, I don't think. Let's see on the replay here. DJ Ivy was the outside corner there, just got cooked. He has not had a very good game, for real. CP always said, I'll do a split the pot next week. I tell you what, CP, we'll try it. We'll try it. We'll do the split the pot next week. A little Venmo 50-50 action. We'll add it in there. 2-minute warning before halftime here. Guys, we have already crushed 2 of our metrics from last year that we were trying to beat this year. Subscribers, we had 70. We are already up over 100. Our next goal, actually, we're trying to hit 20,000 subscribers, which is very, very possible. If we do that, Tom said he's going to do a beer bong. We crushed our like number, 163 already. We are at 304, and our super chat is the next goal that we are trying to beat. Last year, $102 in super chats. Right now, we're at, let's just round up and call it 70. So about $30 away or so. Just one $50 super chat. $50 super chats are beer bongs, so it would be a beer bong. But then we're running a deal. Every $100 total that we get in super chats today is another beer bong. So technically, one $50 super chat is 2 beer bongs. I've already ripped one. It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys. We did the one Bean Boozled just a little bit ago. And since Billy did the first one, I think it's only right to make Aiden do the second one. No more flipping. No more flipping of the Zin can. I tell you what, man, Tower Life just keeps spamming War Eagle in the chat, and it's getting me fired up. It's getting me fired up. Trying to get under my skin. I'm just kidding. Flatulent Fantasy asked for how much for a spicy bean suppository? Brother, no. Tom just said no. Kind of thought about it for a half a second there, but no, absolutely not. Last year during the Bama games, for the first 2 games of the season, I was taking shots of freaking hot sauce, and might as well had been a spicy suppository there, because after the game, well, I'll let you guys use your imagination there. I guess who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Billy already did one, though. Another $10 super chat. We'll make Aiden do it. Or, if you guys want, we've got some tortillas in the fridge back there. I'll slap one of them with a tortilla. Or, if you want it the other way around, they can slap me with a tortilla. Shit. Coming back from the 2-minute warning here. Bengals up 14-10. Eagles have the ball, looking to drive just outside the red zone. Handoff up the middle. Jeez. Gain of 8 on that one, bringing it down to the Cincinnati 18-yard line. Noop E says, tortilla war. $10 super chat if you want somebody to get slapped with a tortilla. The people want it. The people keep asking for the tortilla slap. $10 super chat for that. You got to specify, though. Specify the bean or the tortilla. 2nd and 2 here now from the Bengals. I think they're about the 18 or so yard line. The Bengals have called a timeout, but I guess it was just like a 30-second timeout because we're already back from it. Very odd there. 2nd and 2, handoff up the middle, a nice little jump cut there. That's going to be a first down, Eagles. CP doing this with the question mark. 2nd timeout, Bengals. They'll stop it with 1:45 left as they're down to 1 timeout now. Philadelphia still has all 3. The ball right now is at the Cincinnati 9. Cincinnati 9. So they're driving. The Bengals got the ball first in this one, so the Eagles will get the ball first in the second half. Looking to go double up here. We'll run up the middle, make it 2nd and goal from the 7. Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop. Timeout Bengals, though, use the 3rd. Let's get a stop. Had a couple good stops already here tonight. They almost had another one. The Eagles had it 4th and goal from the 1. They pushed it in. So almost had an opportunity to have 3 solid stops on the night for the defense. But almost doesn't cut it. Almost doesn't cut it. What do you guys think is going to happen on this drive? Obviously, we're not going to have a punt, but touchdown, field goal, turnover. Can we get the turnover hat in the mix here, man? I've got the turnover hat down here. I would love to put it on. Here's the snap, roll out, pressure in the face. They're going to throw that away for an incomplete pass there. That was Joe Giles Harris on the pressure. That'll bring up a Bengals 3rd down. Spam those 3s, baby. Let's hold them to another field goal attempt. I'll be honest, though, if I'm the Eagles from this one, might be 4 down territory just because. Because, like, why not? Here's the snap, back to pass. That's a touchdown, Eagles. Tough. See ya. Was checking out on the replay who was on coverage there for the Bengals. It was kind of like right over the middle of the field, so it was kind of looked like linebackers were in the mix there. Anais Smith with the touchdown there for the Eagles. Let's see who's really supposed to be in. The 2 Bengals just ran into each other. Jeez. And that'll be 17-14 with 1:33 remaining here in the first half.
It was a little tough to tell on the replay, but I think they essentially ran a little rub where they had the slot guy run to the corner and the slot guy to his right cut underneath him.
Ah. Tough. Tough looks. Tough looks.
If you play CFB 26 or Madden, it was essentially Y corner.
Y corner. Y corner. You know, I turned my PlayStation on last night to play CFB 26 for the first time in 3 weeks. No, I just didn't play it. I went and cooked. So I turned it on. I turned the PlayStation on. I went and cooked dinner because I knew that was not going to take very long. And then I came back and totally forgot I had the PlayStation turned on and just turned on Netflix. Totally forgot. I hope it's still not on. I guess it goes off after a while. All right, the Bengals with a minute 33, no timeouts, has an opportunity to maybe go down the field and do a little something, but no timeouts, going to make it kind of hard. Here is the return. Jermaine Burton going to break a nice little tackle there. There is an Eagle down. A flag is also out. Jermaine Burton will take it out to about the 17 or so. See what the flag is. Holding Bengals. Beep, beep, beep. I don't know who said it earlier, but you can't get a nice return without a penalty, right? I mean, it's not like it was a nice return anyways, but it's just going to back you up even further. Well, we'll see. We'll see. So 1st and 10 now from the 13-yard line. No timeouts. Jake Browning, 5 for 7, 59 yards. He's going to drop back to pass. He's backing up into the end zone now. Just throw it away, Jake! I mean, there's a flag on the play. Really hope it wasn't holding while he was in the end zone. Said while the quarterback was in the pocket. Holding on the defense. That'll be a first down, Bengals. You can't do that. You can't do that. We'll move it forward just a bit. 1:18 to go in the first half. Still no timeouts for the Bengals. Well, duh. Not like you can add timeouts. So now out to about where they were anyways, seeming like. About the 18-yard line. Here's the snap. Browning back to pass. Nice blitz pickup there. I believe it was Taj Brooks in there. Incomplete pass. Charlie Jones was the intended receiver, but blocking for running backs, pass pro, can be a big thing in terms of, hey, are these guys going to play? Hey, are these guys going to make the team? Nice blitz pickup there. I believe it was Taj Brooks. It'd be 2nd and 10, though. Little things like that are some things that you can spot and be like, okay, that was good. Even though, it was an incomplete pass, these preseason games, it could be a big deal. Oh, my God, that one should have been intercepted, but dropped by Eli Ricks. I mean, just jumped the route and let the ball go right through his hands and hit him right in the throat. Woo, Jesus.
This has been the most Eli Ricks games of all the Eli Ricks games.
I swear. It is 3rd and 10. Get those threes in the chat. From the 18-yard line, Browning back to pass. A lot of pressure in his face. He's going to dump it off to Jermaine Burton, who gets only a couple, and it's not going to be good. The Bengals are going to have to punt, and I believe the Eagles are going to call a timeout with 1:02 left. The clock has stopped. Graphics aren't working, but I believe the Eagles called a timeout.
I don't want to dog on the guy because he had a rough first season. It almost looked like Burton didn't know it was 4th down there. Like, he kind of hung out a little bit longer. He's like, we staying out or not? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what CP always is talking about in the chat, but You know. As long as you keep it civil, I really don't care if you shit talk. The people want Ritter in. Just a dude wants Ritter. All right. Rico on for the punt. Another decent punt here from Ryan Rico. Back to the 25-yard line. Anais Smith on the return makes one man miss across the 40, makes another man miss across the 50, 45, 40. He's going to keep going and down around the 35-yard line of the Bengals. Special teams. The Eagles are now going to have an opportunity with 45 seconds left and 2 timeouts to possibly score a touchdown. They might already be in field goal range. Three missed tackles. Maybe you could say 4, but Jesus. The long snapper was the last guy there for the Bengals making the tackle, pushing him out of bounds. Was that Cal Adamatis with a tackle? I love his name. Might be my favorite name on the Bengals is the long snapper. Cal Adamatis. There's the snap from the 30-yard line. Little swing pass. A.J. Dillon will go out of bounds after he gets around 10 yards. It might be 2nd and 1. But either way, it gets it to the Bengals 20 with 40 seconds left and 2 timeouts for Philadelphia. All right. Special teams did not put this defense in a very good spot. Yeah, might have outkicked the coverage a little bit, to be honest. Here's another pass play looking towards the end zone, and that is a touchdown. Eagles. Jeez, man. And this game has kind of flipped a switch here. It was 14-10. What, 2 minutes ago? Jeez, man. Touchdown, Eagles. Put your boos in the chat. DJ Ivy beat again on the coverage. He had one play earlier where he jumped it and almost had an interception that he dropped, but outside of that, there's been like 3 or 4 plays where, bro, 24-14.
I'm going to authorize a free raffle entry if in the next 60 seconds anyone can tell me where Darius Cooper went to college without Googling it. No cheating. That's why I only got 60 seconds.
Darius Cooper.
No.
Darius Cooper. Where'd he go to college? Free raffle entry to anybody who can say in the next 60 seconds. So once it hits 9 o'clock Eastern. Let's see. Where did Darius Cooper go to college? Let me know in the chat. You get a free entry. Cincinnati?
Nope, not Cincinnati.
Nope, not Cincinnati.
Flatchland got it right.
Tarleton? How do you say that?
Tarleton State.
Tarleton? Tarleton State. Where the hell is that?
Exactly.
All right, Flatchland Fantasy. He dreams about farting, I guess. Gets a free raffle entry. If you guys want the Bengals to come back and win this game, they're down by 10 right now. Gary Brightwell Jr. just looking like a mad toddler running. Gets it out to the 29-yard line. He's quick. I don't know if it's his dreads just like flying in the wind or something, but the dude looks quick. Let's see, Deadpool said that's not a real place. Oh, man. Man. Mr. Guap, asking about Josh Newton, I'll be honest with you guys. The DBs are not doing very good at all, just all together. The Bengals are going to kneel this one out with 26 seconds left here. We'll see if the Eagles want to do some Eagles shit here and take one of their 2 timeouts. Doesn't look like they're gonna. So we are done here for the first half. The Bengals down 24-14 after Joe Shiesty came in and, just took them right down the field 2 times in a row, and Jake Browning comes in, and they haven't been able to score since. See what the old ball coach has to say.
As Chris listens to what Zach Taylor has to say, the stats from the other game going on around the NFL, the Ravens lead the Colts 21-9, despite having, and this is not a typo, 2 passes completed on 8 attempts for a net gain of 3 yards and 2 interceptions. They are up 21-9, going 2 of 8 for 3 total yards and 2 interceptions. It includes sacks, but that's still.
What is this, like pick six, and like a special teams touchdown?
Keaton Mitchell has a touchdown run. Rashawn Ali has a touchdown run as well. And then I think they had a fumble recovery a 87-yard punt return by LeJonte Wester for a score. Anthony Richardson, of note, left the game on the opening drive with a finger injury that is in like a splint thing and sounds like he might miss time.
Jesus. All right. Aiden, let's do this. Got to predict the score up there. Let's go to grade the Bengals' first half performance. Grade the Bengals' first half. A, B, C, D/F. Well, I guess that's the wrong slash. You guys can vote at the pin poll as well. Grade the Bengals in the first half. It is the preseason, so we don't have to be super angry or mad or anything. It's whatever. Let me know what you guys think, though. And then, yeah, after we get some shout-outs here, we've got a little deal menu for you guys here just for halftime. But I want to hear from you guys. You can vote at the pin poll. C is leading right now at 42%. I think that's fair. You could specify offense, defense if you like. Just a dude saying the defense is a D-. Offense was an A-. That's pretty fair, to be completely honest. I think CP always is like having a conversation with himself. Quan G saying D. Fortune saying defense is a D, but the offense is a C+. I thought the offensive line played pretty decent, all things considered. Obviously, the receivers, Joe Burrow, are incredible. Really, on the offensive side of the ball, your biggest question mark is your offensive line. And I thought they played okay. Jacob just got it, says A. Flatulent Fantasy says P because it's the preseason. Also fair. Just a dude saying CP is on those 4 Locos right now. Man, seeing sounds. Hey, but he's having fun. And we always appreciate you, CP. We appreciate all 524 people in here watching us here on the show. You guys can vote at the pin poll. Grade the Bengals' first half performance. Yeah. MV Ozaru says Jake Browning needs to wake the hell up. He's just like, Joe Burrow, we know him. He went 9 for 10, 123 yards and 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Let me pull up the box score here. Just read off some stats for you guys. Jake Browning is 6 for 10, 62 yards. Had a couple of balls that should have been interceptions, but weren't. Let's go to that super chat deal here in just a second. Chase Brown, 5 carries for 23 yards. He's out of the ball game. Now they're giving the ball more to Taj Brooks, your late round draft pick. 5 carries for 12 yards. Second string / third string offensive line in the game right now, so is what it is there. Jamar Chase went 4 catches for 77 yards and 1 touchdown. Tanner Hudson also had a touchdown, so L in the chat for me for saying Tanner Hudson probably shouldn't be your first string tied in there. So you can put your L's in the chat for me. Let's also make that 24-14 when you get a chance. Well, you can go ahead and push that, but when we come back to it, just make sure it's 24. That's all good, Aiden. All right, we've got a little halftime raffle deal for you guys. Usually, $5 super chat would be one raffle entry. Now, at halftime only, 3 raffle entries, and we're just going to double it from there. $10 will get you 6 raffle entries for the Bengals mini helmet raffle. $20 will get you 12 entries, plus I'll do a little shotski. $50 super chat, you get 25 entries. Normally, one entry is $5. A $50 super chat, you basically get them for $2. You get 25 entries and a beer bong. We've already ripped one beer bong, and we're also $30 away from doing a free one when we get that $100 total. So I would love to give some more raffle entries here for that Bengals mini helmet that will raffle off after the 3rd preseason game. So it's all up to you guys. It's all up to you guys. This is our halftime raffle deal, or halftime deals for you for Super Chats. $5 gets you 3. Normally only gets you 1. So a little triple there. $10 gets you 6. $20 gets you 12 and a shot. $50 will get you 25 and a beer bong as well. We're also doing a little top fans action. YouTube added this really, really cool feature where you can really see who the top fans are in the chat. Right now, Flatulent is our top fan with over 2,100 experience points. How do you get these experience points? Getting in the comments section, sending in those super chats will get you experience points. Really, super chats is what gets you the most experience points. Comments get you some, but super chats is really what does it there for you. And you're like, Chris, why do I want to be a top fan? Yeah, you get your badge, you get your clout, you get whatever. That's not all you get. You also are going to get free raffle entries for that Bengals mini helmet raffle. Top 3 fans right now is Flatulent, number 1, Michael, number 2, and my very own mom, Joanne Daughtry, is number 3 right now. Those are our top 3 fans. You could scroll through that just a little bit, Aiden, show people kind of where they're at. Tim Tyra sitting in 4th. T is in 5th. Bengals Lakers fans in 6th. So on and so forth. You guys can see where you are at right now in our top fan list. So if you guys see where you're at and you don't like where you're at and you want to get 25 raffle entries, those super chats is really what gets you up the leaderboards in terms of those experience points there. So like I said earlier, man, we've got this super chat deal going on for you guys just at halftime. The prices are going to go back to normal once we get to the 3rd quarter. So $5 super chat is 3 raffle entries. Let's go to the halftime one there, Aiden. It's all right. Halftime, $5 super chat will get you 3 raffle entries. You see it right there. $5 is usually 1. $5 will get you 3. $10 get you 6. $20, I'll do a shot, and you get 12 raffle entries. $50 super chat, which, by the way, it's not just 1 beer bong for a 50. Technically, it would be 2 because once we get to $100 in super chats, that's another beer bong. So a $50 super chat would technically get us 2 beer bongs tonight. Would technically get us 2 beer bongs right here, right now, but those are only for halftime. So if you guys want some extra raffle entries, get your super chats in here during halftime. Let's talk about the game. How do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about the defense? Offense is obviously the offense. It's normal. It's looking good. But, special teams really hasn't been good either. For the Bengals, the penalties on special teams, you had that really, really nice return from Gary Brightwell down to the opposing 30-yard line. Came back because of holding, unfortunately. Let's see. Quan G said Browning's just playing like hot garbage. Hot garbage. Let's see. Nicole asking, guys, I just joined. Was that our starting defense? For the first quarter, it definitely was. And it wasn't great, but it wasn't awful. It seemed like the Eagles would like work down the field, and then once they got to the red zone, they kind of put up a little bit of a fight once they got down there. But overall, the Eagles were kind of ripping off some long runs there against the first team defense as well, and your DBs have not been playing very well either. So it's kind of where we're sitting right now. Once we get to the third and fourth quarter as well, we'll be seeing some more. We'll see some more of those, second, third, fourth string guys, and we'll continue to see how those guys are progressing. Obviously, you got your new defensive coordinator here in Al Golden. Hopefully, he was at Notre Dame last year. They went to the national championship. He was your defensive coordinator when you went to the Super Bowl. Hopefully, he can be a guy that comes in and helps out some of these younger guys and helps their development as well. It seemed like the last couple of years, the development on the defensive side just hasn't really been great. You really want some of those younger guys, especially along your defensive line, like McKinley Jackson, like Chris Jenkins Jr., to really step up and, break out for the Bengals this year. You got TJ Slayton in free agency this past year to kind of bolster that interior. BJ Hill, maybe he can help you out a little bit as well. But you really, really want some of those draft picks that you got a couple of years ago on the interior to step up and get better. Because first two seasons, they just have, kind of been busts. Let's see here. Sub? Yep. Make sure you guys are subscribed right here to Bengals Breakdown. Once we've already hit our goal here of 100 new subscribers on the channel. That is absolutely incredible. We appreciate every single person who has subscribed so far tonight. Our next goal is to hit 20,000 subscribers here on the channel. Let's go ahead and check out where we're sitting here, Aiden, on the subscriber number. As they're showing some highlights, Jamar Chase is just a freak. He was jogging into the end zone. We're getting close. We are getting close. Oh, no, it's going down. Hit that sub button. Hit the sub button. The bots are unsubscribing. That's what it is. They subscribe so they can put their little bot comments in because we have subscriber-only mode on for the chat right now. We're getting close, though. Make sure you guys hit that sub button. Once we hit 20,000 subscribers, we're 33 away. The bots are unsubscribing, but we want real people to subscribe to the channel right here. We're going to have coverage all season long for you guys. As many watch parties as we can possibly do. There's some shifting going around here on the Bengals channel, obviously. This is my first game here with you guys, so we're going to do as many as possible. We're going to continue to do content as well all season. And then once the off-season hits, we'll continue to do off-season coverage as well. Game is coming back now here for the second half. The Bengals will kick off. The Eagles will take it and take a knee in the end zone. The Bengals just really, or no, not the Bengals. The Eagles really just half-assed everything here in the preseason, didn't they? They have no fans basically in the stadium. Their lines look like they were painted 3 weeks ago. The end zone's not painted. Come on, Philadelphia. You think you just win the Super Bowl and then just get to do whatever you want? Come on. I thought this was like an A-plus franchise. Get out of here. Get out of here. Flatulent asking what my Twitter is. It is at Chris Chat Sports. We're going to put it in the live chat for you guys if you want to give me a follow over on Twitter. So the Eagles now will take over at the 35-yard line. First play of the second half will go up the middle. Broken tackle. Bounce to the outside. And that'll be a first down. We'll see maybe on the replay here. Somebody came in off the edge there really quickly. I want to say it was Tyson Anderson, but I'm not positive. Let's see who that was. Killian Robinson on the run. I think he transferred to Texas, actually, yeah. That was Brylan Lux, had the missed tackle there. I mean, had a free route right to the backfield. Could have had a tackle for Lux, or a tackle for loss, and missed it. First down, Eagles. Pressure, going to make him roll out and throw it away. Had some nice pressure up there, up the middle for the Bengals' interior defensive lineman. Eric Gregory was one of those guys, number 94. He's had a couple of nice pressures, I think, so far in this game, but hasn't really been able to get home. Had a nice TFL earlier. 2nd and 10 now from the 45-yard line of the Philadelphia Eagles. Motion from right to left. Handoff up the middle. Nice stop there. A flag is down. Gain of nothing. That's probably going to be holding, I would assume. Raymond Johnson was in on the tackle. That will be a holding on the Philadelphia Eagles. Back them up. You can't do that. You can't do that. Matt Pryor, the veteran, flagged for holding there for Philadelphia. The penalty has been declined because it was a TFL. 3rd and 11. Get those threes in the chat. Get those threes in the chat. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Nice little stunt there on the defensive line, but that's going to be a catch and a first down run. Darius Cooper, again, just absolutely carving up the Bengals tonight. Had a touchdown grab earlier. And on 3rd and 11, the Bengals cannot hold them to a punt across the 50. Now there's going to be a sack for the Bengals. Barrett Carter, your draft pick, in there on the sack. Very, very nice play there from Barrett Carter immediately. That's going to bring up 2nd and 19. Been a rough show overall for DJ Ivy at that corner spot. 2nd and 19 here now from about the Cincinnati 49. Little quick route there. Caught and tackled P.J. Jules on the tackle. That'll bring up another 3rd down. I think I could be the PA guy only doing 3rd downs. I think I could do it. He can say everything else that he wants, but put me in for the 3rd down call. 3rd and 15 here from the Bengals 45. Let's force a punt. Quick pitch and catch, and that is not going to be enough. Shaka Hayward in on the tackle there. It'll bring up a 4th down and 7. Let's see, this kind of weird field position at the 37-yard line. It'll be a long field goal, but it could also be, why not, F it, preseason 4th down territory, just for the experience. And it looks like it's going to be a field goal attempt for Elliott. 55-yard field goal attempt. Let's block this shit. Let's block it. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. Wide right. He missed it. The Bengals with an opportunity. Oh, my God, there's a flag on the play. It was 4th and 7. Off sides. That'll bring up 4th and 2 now. And it'll be a 50-yard field goal if they try to go for it again. I mean, he shanked the hell out of that, man. And the Eagles offense is going to come back on the field. Let's get a stop. Spam those 4s. Let's get a stop. 2nd and 2 now. The Eagles offense is back on the field. Spam those 4s in the chat. Let's get a stop. Zoom out, camera guy. 2 wide receivers in on the left. The Bengals going to bring some pressure. Oh, my God. Is that Cooper again? Jesus Christ. 1st down, Eagles. Braylon Luck's on the coverage again. You know, you would really love for some of these younger guys to step up and make some plays and show out here in the preseason, and it's just not happening. In the secondary anyways. It's a 1st down from the 28-yard line. That's gonna be another 1st down catch. Kylan Granson for the Eagles. I think that was Jordan Battle in there on coverage. Yeah, Micah saying, bro, the universe does not want us to win. Yeah. Handoff. That's a nice tackle for loss there by McKinley Jackson. Getting in there. Nice couple of plays there from McKinley Jackson. He could be one of those interior guys that steps up for you this year. You're looking for a breakout season for him. So it'll be 2nd and goal now from the 14-yard line. Here's the snap. Quick slant route. That's caught. Down to the 4. Guess who? Cooper again. Shaka Hayward in there on the tackle, as well as Brooks. Nate Brooks as well was there on the coverage. They're just playing off that just quick slant. Wide open. But it does bring up 3rd and goal. Can we get a stop? Can we get a stop? Jesus, from the 5. Put the pray emojis in there or something. Put your 3s in there. Here's the snap. Bengals will bring a blitz. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up 4th down. Tyson Anderson was there on the coverage, intended for Anais Smith. Now let's see if the Eagles go for it here. Maybe not 4th and goal from the 5. Probably bearing out the field goal unit again, but it is the preseason after all. $9:27 to go here in the 3rd. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Fortune spamming his 4s. Appreciate that. Looks like, who is that? Tyson Anderson might have been a little bit banged up there. I think he probably fell down because he was running with the receiver. Might have fell down after the ball flew out of bounds. He's up. He's good. He's running off the field, though. So let's see here if the Eagles try to go for it or if they bring the field goal unit back out, which they had him. They had him stopped for a 55-yard field goal earlier, which he missed, but then the penalty, they go for it, they pick it up, and now the field goal is good. That'll make it 27-14 Eagles. Yeah, MV Ozaru saying DJ Ivy is just not him. Just not him. It's going to be a struggle, man. The Bengals did not, like they had opportunities in the draft to go after some guys and in the secondary, and they just chose not to, which I understand. You know, you had to replace some guys. You had to replace some linebackers as well. And you drafted some guys there, but, man, that secondary was just as bad. And now you're not wanting to pay Trey Hendrickson, so we'll see how long that saga lasts. If you guys think it's go time, spam those Who Days, baby. Spam those Who Days. The Bengals down 27-14 after jumping out with the first team. You know, they did a phenomenal job. But unfortunately, you know, even the first team defense wasn't very good. Second team defense even worse. Second team offense has been pretty mid, but hopefully you don't have to depend on those guys. Brookie, fair. It's not time to overreact. It is the preseason. It is the first preseason game. It is the first preseason game after all. Hopefully they can just get better. Make sure you guys hit that sub button for us. YouTube.com/Bengals TV. We'll continue to do as many Bengals preseason and regular season games as we can here on the channel. We'll have coverage for you guys all season long. Any kind of breaking news that happens, if the Bengals ever sign Trey Hendrickson to an extension, that will most definitely be a breaking news video that no matter what we're doing at the time, it will get dropped, and a video will get put out for you guys on that. Because you need him out there, man. You need him out there. Trying to get to 20,000 subscribers here tonight. As of right now, we are sitting at 19,889. Once we hit 20,000, Tom said he'd do a beer bong. So, would love to hit that number tonight. Hey, Tom said you guys are scared, man. He's talking all this shit over here. Prove him wrong. Prove him wrong. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. The Bengals will take this one out to about the 22-yard line. That was Isaiah Williams on the return. So the first opportunity for him. You had Charlie Jones on returns. You had Jermaine Burton on returns. You also had Gary Brightwell on returns. So now the fourth guy, Isaiah Williams, getting some return action for the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, let's see what the second team offense can do. Still Jake Browning in there at quarterback. That'll be a handoff up the middle to Taj Brooks. He's going to break a tackle or two and get a couple. I'll tell you what, Taj Brooks has been running pretty hard tonight. You know, hasn't really got an opportunity to really bust out and show it, but really he didn't get those opportunities until that second team offensive line was in, but I think he's running pretty hard tonight. That'll bring up 2nd and 6. As they interview Joseph Osai over on the sidelines. Taj Brooks to the left of Jake Browning. Here's the snap pressure. Jake Browning's going to throw that away. I really hope he was outside the pocket. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. Doesn't look like as of right now they're going to throw a flag for intentional grounding. So, okay, Jones might have been close enough on that one. Mike asking the question of the day. When are we signing Trey Hendrickson? Yeah. I don't know. We're going to reset the pin poll here because halftime is over. Can the Bengals come back? On 3rd and 6. Trips right. Browning back to pass. He's going to go deep down the left side. Charlie Jones. Oh, off the fingertips. I'm kind of surprised they still have him in there, to be honest. Incomplete pass there. Intended receiver Charlie Jones goes right off the fingertips. Make sure you guys vote in our pin poll. Can the Bengals come back from this deficit? Yes or no? Let me know what you guys think. Ryan Rico on to punt now. Here it is. Kind of outkicked the coverage last time. Might have done it again. Just not enough hang time for real. A flag does come in towards the end of the play there. Nice coverage there by the Bengals, though. holding on the Eagles. I kind of thought the same thing as you there. I thought it was going to be the running out of bounds thing, but the Eagles will get called for a hold. Tim Tyra with his prediction saying the Bengals and Trey will come to an agreement by the next preseason game. Certainly hope so. Certainly hope so. Billy's saying, anything is possible! 58% of people saying the Bengals will not come back in this game. But 41% of people are saying yes. So, our super chat menu here for tonight. Every single super chat gets shown on the show. MV Ozuro just blowing my mind here saying cut Charlie Jones. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Super chat menu for tonight. Every single super chat, no matter how big or how small, will get shown on the show because we appreciate you guys for that. $5 super chat will get you into our mini helmet raffle that will run after the third Bengals preseason game. But you guys get an opportunity to get your entries in here on the first night of preseason action. $10 super chat will also get you 2. Those go up, by the way. Once you get 10, get you 2 entries there. We're trying to punish the new guys here. We've got these fiery bean boozleds. They're like really hot. I did a habanero earlier, which was toasty. I think Billy had cayenne earlier, which was not as bad. I'd love to slap one of them with the tortilla, though. That would be fun, too. Or maybe one of them slaps me. Who knows? Whatever you guys want there. $20 super chat. We'll get shots for you guys as well as those entries as well. You get 4 entries for $20 and then $50 technically would be 2 beer bongs because when we get once we get $100 in total, that's a free beer bong right there. So technically $50 beer bong is 2 or $50 super chat is 2 beer bongs.
EP Tom here. Every 50 for the rest of the third quarter, I will do 2 beer bongs. So it would be 3 for 1 for the first one that comes in. Technically.
You guys heard
every
that.
Every 50, 2 for 1.
Every $50 super chat here in the third quarter, Tom will do 2 beer bongs apiece for them. You got 8:20 to go here in the third quarter. Tom will do 2 beer bongs for $50 super chats, which technically that would also get us over $100. I'll do the third one on that first beer bong. So that is a deal, folks. That is a deal. 1st and 10 here now for the Philadelphia Eagles at their own 9-yard line. Handoff up the middle. That is stuffed. Shaka Hayward was in there on the tackle. Giles Harris was in there on the tackle, as well as McKinley Jackson for a tackle for loss. Joshua saying F the Eagles in the chat. The Eagles have brought in now another quarterback. Is that Dorian Thompson-Robinson? Sure is. Oh, man, they had that one in there for a nice little catch. Shaka Hayward on that tackle, though. That'll bring up 3rd down. Get those 3s in the chat. Let's get a stop here, folks. Dorian Thompson-Robinson now in at quarterback for the Eagles. 3rd and 5. Can we get a stop? Back to pass. Oh, and he dropped it. Right, put it right on the money. Wilson dropped that one for the Eagles. And the Bengals will force a punt here. Maybe. Yeah, okay, they're coming off the field now. I was like, no way. No way. They'll force a punt here. And let's see maybe on this next drive too if the Bengals bring in somebody else at quarterback, whether it's Desmond Ridder, the hometown fella, or Peyton Thorne. Jermaine Burton back to receive this punt for the Bengals. Here it is. Burton coming up for this one. He's going to catch it. He's going to break a tackle across the 50, breaks another tackle, breaks a third tackle across the 40. Jermaine Burton down to the 30, jumping over guys down to the 24-yard line. Jermaine Burton, a nice return there for the Bengals into plus territory. Get a little hoo-day for that one, Jermaine. Attaboy. Broke about 5 tackles on that. A very short punt. Caught it at the 45. 2 tackles, 3 missed tackles, 4 missed tackles, jumped over 2 guys. Nice return there from Jermaine. We'll take that all day. See if he can step up here in year 2. And that net punt was like 7 yards. So now the Bengals now down to the Eagles' 23-yard line. Jake Browning still in there now at quarterback. I bet he'll get at least through the third quarter. Handoff up the middle to Taj Brooks. He's going to run into a lot of Eagles defenders. Might have gained 1. Might be a gain of 1. Von Miller in the chat saying surprised they didn't throw a flag. That would have been like the third nice return on special teams that had a flag. But they didn't. So 2nd and 8 now from the 21. Handoff again up the middle to Taj Brooks. There's just not a lot of room to run there. It doesn't get tackled, but gets stuffed. And that'll bring up another 3rd down for the Bengals really, really quickly. Run. We'll see what they do here on 3rd down. 3rd down. 5:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Bengals are 3 for 7 on 3rd downs tonight. The Eagles are 3 for 9. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Taj Brooks coming out of the backfield. Oh my God, was that picked? No, he dropped it. Jake Browning, I don't know what the hell he was doing there, trying to get it to Tanner Hudson, but he fell down. But the pass wasn't even like you would expect like a bullet there. He just kind of like, it was like he was throwing it, and then when he was getting about here, he was like, oh no, and just kind of fluttered it. We'll see if the Bengals try to go for it here. Nope, they're going to bring out the kicking unit. Evan McPherson on. Money McPherson. Adam Stomps, we don't want the negativity, man. Saying Al Golden fired by week 10. No way. 36-yard field goal attempt to make it a 10-point ball game. McPherson. Money. That is good. It is a 10-point game now. Put those 2s in the chat for Evan McPherson. 17-27 now. 5:19 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Money Mac. Itchy saying this MFer is annoying. Well, I'll tell you what, Itchy. Watch something else. We got plenty of people in here that are having a good time. If you find me annoying, turn on Love Island or whatever the hell you watch in your meantime. Ryan Armstrong in there typing in the 2s. Number 1 Bengals fan. Let's see. Shasad saying absolutely. Get him out of here. All right, yeah, I like it. The next 60 seconds, we'll give it until we come back here from commercial. Spam the comments section. I tell you what is our chat rate high tonight? 144. If we beat that, we'll give away 2 raffle entries. If we don't, it's only 1. But if we beat it, we'll give away 2. So spam the comment section, spam your me's, spam your 2s, spam your who days, whatever you guys want to spam. I want to see you in there. I want to see you in the comments. If we beat that chat rate high, it'll be 2 free raffle entries. If we don't, it'll only be 1. Ryan Armstrong, A-Prods, Jacob, Ty Man the Buckeye, Ryan, TNT Football Talk. New B. We got 448 people watching. I'm only calling out 5 names. Let's get some new names in there. Make it hard for me. Right now, Ryan's the early leader for sure. He's the early leader for sure. Spam your me's in the comments section. Who wants a free raffle entry for our Bengals mini helmet raffle? Fortune's in there. A-Prods. Ty Man. Olivia, there's a new one. Report me, please. Master's in there. Fortunes, let's give it until the next. We were at 93. We're at 93 chat rate. We need to be 144 for 2. I would love to give away 2. Spam the comments. Let's get this shit flying. Make it hard on me to read your names. I see Dakota in there. A-Prods, Fortune, Ryan, Quan G. We'll give it until the next update to see if we can give away 2. Somebody, it went real fast. Master wants to see Ritter in there. Here's the kickoff for the Bengals. That'll be caught at about the 7-yard line, taken out to the 30. And that's going to be a face mask on the Bengals as the flag comes out there. All right, let's see what this last update is going to be. The last one was 93. We're trying. Oh, holding. Sure thought that was going to be a face mask. But okay, back them up. You're not allowed to do that. It's against the rules. Read the rule book. All right, we're just going to give the first one away here first, and then we'll wait on that second one. Ryan Armstrong is going to get the first one, and we crushed the chat rate high. So we'll give away a second free raffle entry as well. Let's see, who were some of those folks that I was really calling out a lot earlier? Let's go with Fortunes. Fortunes, or Fortune 5, I guess, technically. That one's going to be bounced outside. A missed tackle for the Bengals out to the 30, out to the 34-yard line. Shaderick Powell on the run for the Eagles should have been a tackle for loss. So Ryan Armstrong and Fortune 5 got the free raffle entries there as we crushed our chat rate high. The new one, 190. We will do one more in the fourth quarter. It'll be the same. If we beat the chat rate high, it's 2. If we don't, it'll only be 1. First and 10 here now from the 34-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Nice tackle there. And a flag is out. Jalen Key in there on the tackle. Bama boy. Bama boy. Holding on the Eagles. Back them up. Fortune, the raffle, we're going to be giving away a Bengals mini helmet after the 3rd preseason game. So we're not giving away tonight, but you guys are in right now for that raffle entry. And remember, our top fans also are going to get a bunch of entries as well. So if you guys want to be a top fan tonight, get 25 free entries. If you're the top 3 fans tonight, got a super chat. That's going to be the best way to earn those experience points. DTR, back to pass. Oh, my God, a nice throw and catch there. Down to the 47. PJ Jules in there on the tackle. Taylor Morin was the one there for the Eagles on the catch. Brandon Rocks 13 saying he was in here every single week last season with Stone. Brandon, I hope you're going to be in here every single week this year as well. Master, love you, my guy. I'm going to bring all the energy I can for you guys. Nice pitch and catch again there. Lux was in there on the tackle that time, but still, man, it's these chunk plays. Doesn't really freaking matter who makes the tackle 20 yards downfield. That one was only a gain of 6, but still. Appreciate you, Brandon. T-Bookie saying, just like last year, new DC, same defense. Oh, that's a fumble. Ball's loose. Who's going to have it? I think the Eagles got back on it. Yep. Tried to do a little swing action to the running back, and it just went right off his hands, bobbled it around. One of the Eagles' offensive linemen fell on it. Cameron Williams fell on it. Third and 9, DTR. That's going to be a catch for a gain of about 6 or so. That'll bring up 4th down. Shaka Hayward in there on the tackle. So he's made a couple plays as well tonight. He was there on the coverage as well. P.J. Jules was in there. E.J. Jenkins made the catch. Is the helmet a prize lord or an entry? From Creepy Jeepy. I'm not sure what that means, but we're giving away a Bengals mini helmet after the third game. 4th and 2. Eagles are going to go for it. Incomplete pass. DJ Ivey was there on the coverage, but it was a bad pass. It was never going to get caught. It's not really like he did anything, to be honest. Not trying to totally shit on the guy, but if you put that ball on the money, might have been a first down. Either way, turnover on downs. Spam those who days, baby. Or D. Spam the D. Spam that D, baby. Spam that D. I want to see all that D in the chat. Let's go. Ryan Strong, Donald. Kitty loves me.
You might be hearing from HR tomorrow.
Hey, we have an HR?
Yeah, it's Mitch.
Hey, I heard Mitch say it the other day, too. Mitch has said some out-of-pocket things in the day. Spam that D in the chat. Hey, I get it. It's against, it's third string against third string at this point, but you will, sickos only. You will take any kind of stop that you can get right now. And I'll tell you what, man, 438 people watching right now, you guys are sickos, too, and we love it. We love it. They're saying pause. That's what she said. Yeah. Brandon Rocks won one of the mini helmets last year. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You want another one? $5 for entries. $5 for entries. Mike's saying my mom wears combat boots. I wouldn't doubt it. I'm from South Alabama. My family is very country. We go hunting and things like that. So she definitely wears hunting boots. So you're kind of on there. I bet she's watching. Maybe she could say in the chat if she wears combat boots. I don't necessarily know about that, but she wears boots every now and then for sure. Definitely. Make sure you guys like the stream. If you guys want the Eagles to come back and beat the Eagles. Did I just say Eagles? Bengals beat the Eagles. Like the stream. It's only a 10-point ball game. We got a whole quarter and a minute 45 left. It can happen. It can happen. I see Master says as an Army vet, there's some really good combat boots out there nowadays. That would be great to hunt in. I'll make sure to mention that to the rinse. So it's an entry for the drawing. Yes. So we're not going to do the drawing tonight. We're going to do it after the third preseason game. We just want to get enough people in there and everything like that, to really make it worth it. But, yes, we're going to do a mini helmet raffle at the end of the third preseason game. So if you want to get yours in, $5 Super Chat gets you in. $10 Super Chat to punish the new guys, too, by the way. And you got about a minute 45 left for a triple beer bong for a $50 Super Chat, by the way. Tom said he's going to do 2. That would get us over 100, and I'll do 1. Absolutely creepy. Creepy Jeepy. I like that username. Master's saying Oakley, the sunglass company, makes really good boots. Huh. Interessante. I used to have some Oakleys back in the day. Now I'm a Costa guy. Love some Costas. 2nd and 8 here for the Bengals at their own 46-yard line. 2-1. I think that might be like an illegal shift, to be honest, or a false start maybe. I think he had 2 guys moving at the same time. Either way, it's the same penalty, basically.
It's one of those, you had a lot of things that were about to be a penalty.
Yeah. You had, whatever you want to call it, the hammer back. Guy kind of offset right there, was trying to come in motion, but then you had the running back also coming up at the snap. Back him up. 5 yards. Andrew Stuber in the game at guard for the Bengals. Well, play action. Oh, my God. Who was that got beat? Sack. Jalen Rivers got absolutely cooked at that left tackle position there. There is a flag on the play. It could have been a hold on him. Patrick Johnson got the pressure. Oh! What is that? Illegal contact on the defense. We'll take it. Negates a sack. But Jalen Rivers got cooked. Can't take that play off the tape. I guess they called pass interference. He only put one hand out, though. Well, play action here. So just more pressure on Jake Browning. That is going to be picked off by one of the defensive linemen. There is a flag on the play, but just a terrible pass. He tried to dump it off to, I believe it was Taj Brooks, and Patrick Johnson just right there tipped it with one hand and caught. Penalty was on the Bengals. They will decline it. So that's going to be an interception. Play action. Oh, my God. Three offensive linemen got cooked on that one. Was that Cody Ford in there at right guard? Jackson Kirkland in there at guard. Tried to set a screen. Just didn't work. 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the Bengals 20. A little play action rollout. That's going to be completed. Cut upfield. That's going to be a first down and make it 1st and goal for the Philadelphia Eagles. E.J. Jenkins on the catch there. And that one might take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Nice job, honestly, there staying in bounds and getting upfield, if I'm being fair. That will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's do the type 4. Get those 4s in the chat for the beginning of the 4th quarter here. And we'll give away at least one more free raffle entry. If we beat that chat rate high of 190, we'll give away 2. We will give away 2. Get those 4s in the chat. And we'll see who we give a free entry here to. I would love to give it to somebody new, just to be frank. But if I see nothing but the same people in there, I'll give it away to the same person. I don't care. Got 391 people in here watching. I would love to get a new person. I see Scott Marshall in there. Master, Ryan, Jacob just got it. Master, Scott, Ryan, keep on spamming the comments. Let's crush that chat rate high right now of 190. And we'll give away 2 entries. You guys are crushing it right now. This chat is flying. MV, that's what I'm going to call you. Rebecca's in there. Rebecca Horton. I see Scott, Rebecca, CJ, Quan. Hit the Quan. Hit the Quan. Fortune 5, Aaron Harvey. I see you guys all in there. Keep spamming the 4s. If you guys want the Bengals to come back, it's only a 10-point deficit. It's a preseason. We got a whole quarter. Who knows what could happen? Rebecca, Aaron, Jack. That was a new name as well. Haven't seen Jack in there yet. Nick, Capper, something. It went too fast. I'm sorry. Rob, Bots. Nick, Dangerous Drew. CJ, keep on spamming. Keep on spamming. We hit 133. We need to break 190. We need to break 190. I'm going to pick somebody for the first one here in just a second. We'll see if we get a second one. Keep spamming the fours. The Sloth Bear. Did we do it? I haven't got it yet. Tom says we did it. Tom says we did it. 229. Mine hasn't updated yet. So we're going to give away 2. Let's do Rebecca Horton as one of them. A little new name in there. Who else wants it? Who else wants the smoke? AKA a free raffle entry. Let's do, I saw Master. First and goal for the Eagles. DTR is going to take it on the quarterback draw and get nothing. Master. Ramuel. Sorry if I butchered that. I'm awful with names, man. We'll get the second free raffle entry. You guys crushed that. We appreciate you guys. Whew. Get a little sip of water here. Second and goal from the 7. Handoff up the middle. Nice play there. Powell on the carry. A bunch of Bengals were in on that one. I definitely saw Raymond Johnson in there on the tackle. There was like 4 or 5 different guys in there. It's third down from the 5. DTR gets the snap. He's looking left. Fade ball. Incomplete pass. DJ Ivy on the coverage. It was a little bit high, but good coverage there overall. Out of way. Hold him to a field goal again. I guess we'll take it. You want to stop, but you'll take the field goal attempt. Master wants to see Ritter in there. 23-yard field goal attempt. This is not the angle director. We want the high end zone. There we go. 23-yard field goal attempt for the Eagles now. Low snap, but they got it down, and it is good. 17-30. Eagles, there's a flag on the play. Came in from the back judge here. They said personal foul? Jesus. Yeah, could have got the long snapper in there. Because it came from the back judge on the defensive side. Yeah, roughing the snapper. Automatic first down. So they'll take the points off the board, but now the Eagles get a free first down. Type your boos. It's just things like that, man. Special teams. Special teams has killed the Bengals tonight. Two big returns got negated. Now you got an opportunity for the Eagles to score a touchdown when you held them to a field goal. Handoff up the middle, kicked it outside, and touchdown. Jeez, man, jeez. Special teams. That'll be a takeaway. Type your boos in the chat. Touchdown Eagles after your defense held them to a field goal. Powell in there again for the touchdown. Brandon wants somebody cut now. How do you rough? They're lining up over him again. Muma Meda, I don't know who it was called on the first time, but he was like right up there that second time and then kind of backed up and asked the referee, like, hey, am I allowed to be here? Like, you should know you are in the NFL. Doesn't say who the penalty was on the first time. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if it was on Mumajan Meta, because he was like that guy right there in the center that second time as well. All right. Brandon saying, can't watch the game in Indiana, but can only picture how bad and how rough how bad it looked to rough the snapper. It didn't like look bad, but it was like you can't do it. You can't do that. It's against the rules. If you guys want to shout out, spam your me's, man. We appreciate every single one of you guys. It is the fourth quarter now. If you guys are still in here, you are real ones, and we want to give you guys some praise as well. Because Chat Sports is all about chatting with the audience. You guys are kind of the reason why we're able to do this. So we just want to say appreciate you guys. A real one, shout out to you, my friend, the Oak Squirrel. Jacob just got me. Hybrid, have not seen Ritter yet. Jake Browning's been playing since they took out Joe Burrow. I would like to see one of the other quarterbacks at this point. Brandon reminding you guys, don't forget to subscribe as well. Master, Scott, a real one. CJ, Killa. How has Brooks been? Was a question there from Demetrius Johnson. If you're talking about Taj Brooks, like from a stat perspective, let's see exactly what he's at right now. 9 carries for 23 yards, but he's been playing behind second/third team offensive line. I think at times he's been running really hard, and in the preseason, maybe you can take that with a little bit of a grain of salt, but T. Brookie said that roughing was on McKinley Jackson. Brutal. So, yeah. It was on Jackson. Okay. Was on Jackson. All right. So it is now 34-17. We'll see what happens. I don't have a lot of faith here, but we'll see. Here is the return from the goal line. Bring it out to about the 24-yard line. Believe that was Isaiah Williams on the return again. He should have gone right. There was nobody over there. Tough. All right, Super Chat menu. We've only been able to punish the new guys one time tonight. $10 Super Chat. We will punish the new guys with some of these spicy-ass bean boozleds. Or I'll slap them with a tortilla. And you also get two raffle entries for a $10 Super Chat as well. Ritter's in the ball game. Now we'll see what happens here. As he hands it off up the middle. I believe that was Shaka Hayward in yet again. Or not Shaka Hayward, I'm an idiot. Tosh Brooks. So the Cincinnati guy is in the ball game now. Desmond Ritter in at quarterback, the third quarterback that the Bengals have played tonight. Joe Burrow got the first couple of drives. Then you saw Jake Browning for the majority of the rest of the game. Now Ritter is in. 2nd and 7. Ritter drops back to pass. Just ton of pressure on him, and he missed on that one. Wide open was Tanner McLaughlin, I believe that was. It looked like a screen, and McLaughlin was open there. He just sailed it on him. 3rd and 7 now. Master, Ritter definitely went to the University of Cincinnati. I don't know exactly what hometown he is from, but he went to Cincinnati, played there. 3rd and 7 here. The Eagles bring a blitz. That's OPI. There's the flag, or DPI, excuse me. Jesus. Finally, Cole Burgess was the intended receiver there. That's going to be DPI on the Eagles. Finally, after about the 5th time, they finally called DPI there on 3rd and 7. I mean, just all over Cole Burgess. So that'll bring up a first down for the Bengals. Spam those ones out to the 37-ish yard line. Handoff up the middle here for a nice little gain there. That, I believe, was Gary Brightwell. Yes, it was. Gain of like 3 or 4 there. Well, they gave him 5. Take it. Jackson Kirkland getting a little wild there after the play. At least he's got some fire in him, down by a lot. That's okay, though. It's preseason. We'll keep saying that. Play action, roll out to the left. Going to kick it out to Jordan Moore. That'll bring up third down, though. I don't know if he really got anything on that. Was immediately tackled after the catch. It's third down. 3rd and 4. Come on. Come on, let's keep the ball moving, man. Let's keep it moving. Keep the chains moving. 11:28 to go here in the 4th quarter. Here's the pass from Ritter. That one's going to be dropped. Tanner Hudson on that one. Kind of got a little bent up, too. Bring up 4th and 4. The Oak Squirrel trade did not play. He's not going to either until they pay him. So Ryan Rico and the punt team will come back out on the field. $10 super chat. We're going to punish the new guys. Either the Bean Boozled or slap them with the tortilla. That's hilarious. I would love to do that right now. $10 super chat. Also, 2 entries into the mini helmet raffle. Nice tackle there on the punt return by number 46. Wagner, the backup long snapper. William Wagner. Also, $50 super chat. Scott, would be 2 beer bongs technically, because that would get us over $100 in super chats. So it would be 2 beer bongs for a $50 super chat. $50 beer bong. I'll be honest, I would love just a bunch of 10s, because I just want to give it to some of these new guys, man. They don't have it tough like we did, man. Growing up, you know, uphill both ways type shit. They didn't have it like we did. I'd love to punish them. We got off on a really good start super chat wise in the pregame. Towards halftime, kind of petered off a little bit. Let's crank it up here in the 4th quarter. Let's crank it up. Tell you what. Half off everything. So $5, we'll just do 2 entries there. $10, both of them get punished. We're not choosing one or the other. Both of them get punished. How about that? $10 super chat, both of them get punished. $5 super chat will get you 2 entries. $20 super chat is 2 shots. $50 super chat would technically at this point be 3 beer bongs, because we're at $70 in super chats. $100 in total is another one. So everything double right now on the super chat menu. Breaking out the deals. Breaking out the deals for you guys. Half off everything for the rest of the ball game. Get them in. And you guys can also have a chance to be one of our top fans today by super chatting. Really, super chatting gets you more experience points than just getting in the comments and stuff like that. It's a real opportunity for you guys to get a lot of entries there. The top three fans for tonight's game will get 25 raffle entries. Fans 4 through 10 will get 10 raffle entries. 11 through 20 will get 5 raffle entries. So if you don't see yourself in the top 3 right there, and want a bunch of raffle entries, you guys can Super Chat. Super Chat's going to be the best way to get you guys experience points. You see right there how we're going to do it, divvy it up. Top 3 is 25, 4 through 10 is 10, 11 through 20 is going to be 5 tickets. Really, if one person sent in a $50 Super Chat, that probably puts you up to at least number 1 or 2. Kyle McCord in the game at quarterback for Philadelphia as they get flagged for a false start. Back that ass up. Put it in reverse, Kyle. Still got a long way to go in this game, too. 11-13 to go. Sicko's only here with us now. Handoff off the left side, cutting it back right. There is a flag down on the play. Yeah, somebody on the Bengals helmet came off, holding on the Eagles. P.J. Jules' helmet came off. I think that might have been Howard Cross in there on the tackle. I think that was 95. Larry Napier thinks we will win the wild card. Napper. Just want to make the playoffs. 1st and 20 from the Eagles' own 10. Handoff again up the middle. They'll bounce it off the right side. Nice little pickup there. Missed tackle. Who was that on the missed tackle? Just got lit up. Shaquan Loyal got lit up on that. Lux was in on the tackle as well. Braylon Lux. Bring up 2nd and 11. Whew. Yeah, Oak Squirrel, the bots are annoying. But our guy Ty Man and Tim Tyra have been the GOATs blocking them all tonight. We appreciate you guys. 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got some time. That one's going to be incomplete. Nate Brooks with the hit to knock that one out. We'll take it. It is 3rd down. Type those threes, baby. Let's get a stop. Can we get a stop without a penalty for once? That would be nice. 3rd and 11. From the Eagles 24. Here's the snap. Fires. Oh, my God. And that's intercepted. Interception, Bengals. Finally got the opportunity. Oh, my God. He's still on his feet. That's Giles Harris across the 10. It's going to take it all the way to the house. Giles Harris with an insane bobble interception. He fell on the ground. I don't know if he was touched or not. They'll probably have to review that. But takes it all the way to the house. Right, Bengals touchdown. How the hell did that happen? Giles Harris. Let's see if he was touched. Bobble. He caught it. He got up. I don't think he was touched down. Maybe touched down and fell down there, but he got back up. Either way, interception Bengals. We got the turnover hat on. It's kind of hard to wear it with the thing. I'll just hold it here. Get those get those TDs in the chat. As of right now, it's a touchdown. I think it went off Muma Jameda first. Yeah. Definitely caught it. It's 100% an interception. Got up the first time untouched. I don't think he got touched that second time either. It's definitely under review, but Giles Harris, as of right now, with a pick 6 for the Bengals. F it. Get your INTs. Get your TDs in the chat. whatever you want. They went to commercial, so I guess we'll figure out when we come back from commercial. But they are going to review it, I do believe. We'll take a little bit of excitement, though. Damn. Defense been super mid all day. We will take it. Dondi Shot saying down by contact, question mark? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Either way, the Bengals will get the ball on the plus side of the field. What do you guys think? Was it a touchdown? Was he touched down by contact? Let me know what you guys think. Type Y for yes or N for no down in the chat. Adrian Sewell says intercepted touchdown. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don Deschamps said, I think his own teammate pushed him down. That's kind of what we were wondering. If it was his own teammate, a hand definitely touched him, but don't know whose hand. Jack, they're both wearing white gloves, yeah. Jack Crumbly saying, no, not a touchdown. Master says it was a pick six. Quan says it's a touchdown. Jack thinks it's a pick six. Joseph Morales, what is he doing in the chat? Get him out of here. We don't want these Eagles fans in here. You just threw a pick six. Get him out of here. Okay, so it's kind of mixed opinion. Some people think yes, down by contact. Some people think no, it's a pick six. Oh, this is the question though that I've been waiting for all night. A-Prod's asked him if I'm a Reds fan. No. And you won't be able to convert me to being a Reds fan. I'm a diehard Braves fan. Sorry. Oh, they took it off the board. They took it off the board. They're going to call it down by contact. Either way, Bengals got the ball. We'll see what Ritter can do. We'll see what Ritter can do. To be fair, I don't think there's any bad blood between Braves and Reds. I hate the Cardinals. I know you guys do too. So, from the 35-yard line, the Bengals will take over now. Ritter back to pass. He's going to look deep towards the end zone. That's DPI too, right? What are we freaking watching? What in the world are we watching from these referees tonight? I get it, it's the preseason. But, I mean, it's been freaking bad from a referee perspective. Pryor was the intended receiver there. Kendrick Pryor, to be specific. Here's the snap, and that one's going to be overthrown again. Man, just not very accurate at all. Jordan Moore was there as the intended receiver on that one. Desmond Ritter has been pretty inaccurate. I don't know if he was down when he touched him, though. Oh, I guess technically he pushed him down. Okay. 3rd and 10 now. Ritter's going to get that one out quick. And just nothing there yet again. Jordan Moore on that one, on that reception, but just kind of danced around and wasn't able to really get anything. That'll bring up 4th and 8, and the field goal unit will come out. And if they hit it, it'll still be a 14-point game. So, Desmond Ritter so far tonight, 2 of 6, 2 yards passing. 51-yard attempt here for Evan McPherson from the left hash. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It's kind of left, but it's hooking in. That one is good from 51 yards. Type those twos, baby, for Money McPherson. Money McPherson. There's something positive, a 51-yard banger for Money Mac. Still, 14-point ball game. That's going to be another thing I think that we need to continue to monitor this year as well. The kicking game last year was not as good, I think, as a lot of Bengals fans wanted it to be. I know Stone was kind of blaming it on the holder a lot. Don't know really what the issue was there, but Evan McPherson has been good a couple of times tonight. So we'll take that. The kickoff now. Caught at the end zone. The Eagles will bring it out across the 30 down to about 33, 34-yard line. Super chat menu on tonight's show. We've got half off now, guys. We've got half off now. $10 super chat. Both of the fellas over there are going to get punished. I'll either, depending on what you guys want, I'll either slap them with a tortilla or both of them have to eat one of these spicy-ass Bean Boozleds, which they got sriracha, jalapeno, cayenne pepper, habanero, Carolina Reaper. Both of those guys would have to do one. 2 shots for $20. Technically, it would be 3 beer bongs for $50 as the Eagles pitch it left here and run out of bounds after a gain of a couple. Raymond Johnson was there to push him out of bounds. And also, by the way, every super chat also gets you entries into that Bengals mini helmet raffle. Second and 6 here. Quick pitching catch. That'll be a first down. Joe Giles Harris there on the tackle. And talking to Mike Gesicki over there on the sidelines, who I don't believe played at all tonight. Bit nicked up right now. Giles Jackson on the catch.
The Eagles have committed some war crimes, as far as I'm concerned, with their wide receiver numbers this year. They've got 41, 42, 45, 46, and 48 being worn by wide receivers this year.
That's crazy.
Which is unacceptable.
The Bengals got a lot of pressure on that one. And there was a receiver in the area, so it's not going to be intentional grounding, just thrown out of bounds there. That was kind of some crazy shit. We got a 99-cent super chat here from CJ Killer. We'll get that on screen here in just a second for you, CJ. But we certainly do appreciate you, my guy. Second and 10 here from the Eagles 45. Here's the snap, handoff up the middle. They'll bounce it outside to the left side. P.J. Jules will run him out of bounds after a gain of just a few. First preseason game. That's what we'll just call this one. Jacob just got it with the Who Days in the chat. Flauntulant Fantasy. Oak Squirrel asking if Shamar Stewart played. Yes, sir, he did. Let's see maybe if they have any of these defensive stats here I could talk about too. 3rd and 6. They're going deep down the right side. That is overthrown. Jalen Key was there on the coverage as well as Nate Brooks. CJ Killer coming in with a 99-cent super chat. Appreciate you, my guy. I had another beer cracked over here from earlier, so I'll just give you a little beer cheers. Appreciate you. It's a little warm now. It's all right. Appreciate you, CJ Killa. Oh, we got another super chat rolling in here. Why would you call a fair catch? Oh my. Isaiah Williams calls a fair catch on like his own 5-yard line returning the punt, and there was nobody within 15 yards of him. Maybe the coaching staff said, hey, go out there, call a fair catch. We want to do some drills type stuff here. Get Desmond Ridder an entire field to work with. But that's the only reason. That is the only reason. Scott C. with another $2 super chat said, yo, glad to be back for a new year. Appreciate you, Scott C. Say what? Okay. We're going to slam this beer. Somebody's got to pay? Who's got to pay for it? Oh, it's just a little sip. Just a little sip. Yeah. Yeah. Super chat menu here, folks. We will slam a couple of beer bongs at the end of this game here. We'll do it right now. Scott wants us to slam a beer. $50 super chat is technically 3 beer bongs at this point. Desmond Ridder goes deep. That one is caught for a massive gain. He had a guy in his face. Jamoy Mays comes down with a massive reception there. Nice throw from Desmond Ridder. That's his best throw all game. A big 48-yard reception there for Jamoy Mays. Give me that first down. Desmond Ridder on first down, back to pass. He's trying to go deep again, just 15 yards out of bounds. I mean, I got to be completely honest, guys. He looks rattled or something. Like, Tim Tyrus said he looks afraid. Like, I don't know if he's scared of the pass rush, but he's not looking good. I get it. He's the third-string quarterback, but you want those guys to play decent against other third-stringers as well. Handoff up the middle. That one is Gary Brightwell for just a couple of yards. I will say this about Taj Brooks and Gary Brightwell. I like how hard they've at least ran tonight. They've been running hard behind your second and third string offensive line. We'll take that, I guess. Put them behind first string offensive line. Hey, maybe they do a little bit better. So 3rd and 8 now from the Eagles' 40-yard line after that one big chunk play. Here's the snap. Ridder back to pass. He's going to scramble a little bit and find, nope, that's going to be a dropped pass right in the hands. Jeez, man. Cole Burgess dropped that one. Oh, man, so that'll bring up 4th and 8. Jeez. So they had one big play there. They're going to go for it on 4th and 8. Ridder back to pass. He's kind of going to check it down, but that's going to be a first down. Enough there. Tanner Hudson on the catch. The Eagles were playing way off, to be fair. But type those ones.
Fact of the night, Tanner Hudson has played pretty much this entire game.
He has.
He had the touchdown on, I think, the second drive for the Bengals. First drive for the Bengals offense because Chase scored the second one. Still in the game. They're banged up at tight end is why, but kind of funny to see.
Yeah. Yeah, he has played a lot tonight. So that's a nice first down there. Down inside the red zone, down to the 19. Little play action. Ridder, get it to him again. Hudson with a nice catch there. Gain of 6 or 7. We'll take it. Just continue to go down the field, chip away, chip away, chip away, move the chains, punch it in. It's the name of the game. CJ Killa putting in the Who Days. 2nd and 3 now at the Eagles 12. Let's punch it in. If you want the Bengals to score a touchdown, spam your TDs, spam your Who Days. Down to the 12.5-yard line. Ritter, 5 for 11, 78 yards. About 41 came on one play. This is a little fade to the end zone. Touchdown, Tanner Hudson. 3 straight receptions for Tanner Hudson on this one. And the Bengals are inching closer. I think both teams have 3 timeouts, Nick. Nice throw there by Ritter. Put it right on the money. Kind of back half of the end zone towards the left half, like left side of the field. Tanner Hudson over the shoulder, little toe tap. Touchdown. Bengals. Spam those TDs. Also, $28 away from hitting $100 total here tonight. Our goal was to beat last year's, which was 102, by the way, in Super Chat. So once we hit $100, that's going to be a beer bong. I would love to do one more before we get out of here, guys. We got some more stuff to do after the live stream ends. We got a cut that's going to go out, just a reaction video for you guys. So make sure you're subscribed and check that out on the channel after the game. And then we're also going to put a winners and losers, I believe, out tomorrow as well. So we'll have a video out for you guys tonight after the game, and then we'll have a video out for you guys tomorrow as well, winners and losers. Nice comeback there from Desmond Ritter, though. Nice comeback there. The first 2 drives were bad, but now can you get a stop? You've got 3 timeouts. You're down by 1 touchdown. Do they do overtime in preseason?
I don't think so. What the Bengals would do is, in the event they got a chance to tie this game up, they would just go for 2.
Go for 2, yeah.
We would not be doing this nonsense of, maybe a tie.
Yeah. They're un-American. Ties are un-American. We're going for the win. 3:33 left in the ball game. Bengals only down by 7. You guys can vote in the pin poll. Do you think the Bengals will come back? Yes or no? Let me know. Nice tackle there on the return. Taj Brooks on the kickoff team. That is how some of these guys can continue to add value to themselves. Special team snaps, making a name for themselves on special teams. I think he's ran the ball pretty well tonight, despite some of the stats. The stat line, 10 for 26. But that right there, playing on kick coverage, having a nice tackle, can help you make the roster. Handoff off the right side. Oh, my God, this Bengals defensive line is just getting bullied. There is a flag on the play, holding on the Eagles, so take it back. I guess that's why they were getting bullied, because they were getting held.
Fact on Taj Brooks as well, 122 career special team snaps at Texas Tech. So making a play there is actually a big deal for him.
Yeah, there you go. Will the Bengals get a stop here? 3:21 to go. The penalty stopped the clock. So 1st and 10 from their own 20, because the holding came after the first down, I believe nope, they changed it. It was 1st and 14. Okay. So we'll see how Zach Taylor chooses to work the clock here. As of right now, not going to take a timeout. I think you have some time before you got to use them. Right at 3 minutes, 2nd and 13. Make sure you guys hit that sub button if you have been with us all night. If you have enjoyed the coverage here for this first preseason game, Make sure you guys are subscribed. We've got videos going out tonight, a reaction to this game. We're also going to do a winners and losers video that'll go out tomorrow as well. Motion here from right to left for the Eagles, and a nice tackle for loss. Isaiah Thomas with a big TFL there. That'll bring up a big third down for this Bengals defense. If they can get a stop here, that offense gets an opportunity. Did the Bengals call a timeout here? Some guys are getting some water. Maybe there was an injury. I don't know. They're not doing a great job on the broadcast letting us know, but timeout Bengals. Okay, so the Bengals are going to use their first out of 3 timeouts. Type those threes. It's third down. Master Ramuel, Scott, John McFadden, Quan G, Oak Squirrel, Flatulent Fantasy, all wanting to stop here on 3rd and 18. They're going to hand it off right up the middle. And that is not going to be enough for a first down. The Bengals will get it back. I believe that was Mumajan Meda on the tackle. Maybe it was Nate Brooks. Second timeout by the Bengals. The TV's wrong. Okay. Jesus. Okay, there they go. It's the preseason for the network as well. For the guys in the truck. So the Bengals will have 1 timeout and the 2-minute warning to work with here. 2:30 on the clock. Comeback? Comeback season? I mean, they were down 17 just a couple drives ago. They win with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. They would take the lead. But you got to get there first. Let's see. That Isaiah Williams again backpedaling a lot, but he's going to catch it at his own 15. He'll bring it across the 30, making a couple men miss to the 35. And tell me if I've said this before, but there's a penalty on special teams. We'll see if it's on the Bengals or on the Eagles, but one would assume illegal block in the back. So after another decent return to get you out to the 35, bring it back. 2:16 to go on the clock. Bengals have 1 timeout. The Eagles have all 3 of theirs. So you got the 2-minute warning and that 1 timeout. Empty set here now. 3 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Ritter back to pass. And that's going to be dropped right off the freaking hands. How do you say his name? Jamoy Myers? Jamoy Myers. Another drop. Damn. 2nd and 10 from the 20 now. Little play action. Ritter back to pass deep across the middle. I think that ball might have been tipped along the defensive line. It went over Myers' hands that time. No real fault of his, but that'll bring up 3rd and 10 now. Kay is he said, popping in here, get your thoughts on our starting defense from the first quarter. Wasn't great. And you're going against the Eagles twos. I hate to say it, but it just wasn't that good either. Michael Easterwood saying the same thing. He's watching the same thing as me. Wasn't great. I'll put it that way. Wasn't god-awful. There were times that they looked okay, but Ritter back to pass here now. He's just going to dump it off. Oh, my God. Tanner Hudson tried to go up and over one of the Bengals defenders and just gets out from under him. So, I mean, the Bengals got to go for it here. That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. All right, 4th and 9. Let's speak some positivity into existence. Let's get a first down here and move the chains. Spam your 4s in the chat. The Bengals are going to go for it here. They kind of have to. Spam your 4s in the chat. Let's pick up this first down and keep on moving the chains down the field. Nick Johnson said 17-yard play here. Watch. Hey, that would be great. That would be great. John McFadden, Brandon Evans, Kale, Jacob Just Do It, C, Killa, Ty Man, the Buckeyes, Scott C, Shrouded Jaggin, John McFadden. I love all the new people here in the first quarter that are getting in the chat. I love giving shout-outs to you guys, man. Jacob B, what is going on, my guy? Saying Bengals need to go for it and score a touchdown, do 2-point conversion. Bengals get the lead. Love that. Would love that. I mean, that's the goal, right? Let's see. Donnie Shot say any starters get hurt if they got game speed and experience without injuries, it's a dub. I don't think any starters. Yeah, looked relatively healthy. There was maybe DJ Ivy went down for a half a second one time, but then popped right back up. Yeah, Tanner Hudson took one shot, but then got back up. So overall, knock on wood, as of right now, still got 2 minutes to go, but as of right now, you're getting out of this game relatively healthy, especially your starters who played in the first quarter. All good. All good. So you got those guys some game experience in this first game. Got their feet wet. Tim Tyra said Geno Stone was taken out after 4 plays. Don't know what happened. Yeah. Maybe they pulled some of those older defensive players a little bit earlier just because, especially getting some of these younger guys, some reps as well. Keeping Jordan Battle in there. I know Tyson Anderson, John Anthony has played a lot. P.J. Jules has played a lot. Jalen Key has looked okay. He's made a couple of plays here in the second half. Ramo Candy, appreciate you for being here, my guy. Appreciate you. Make sure you guys hit that sub button if you have not done so already. We're going to have a video after this game, a reaction video for you guys, some of my key takeaways. We're also going to do a winners and losers video that'll go out tomorrow. And we're going to be live for as many Bengals watch parties as we can this year. A little bit of turnover, doing some different things here at the studios, but we're going to try our best to accommodate you Bengals fans for as many games as possible. All right, 4th down. Here we go. 4th and 9. Let's see what we can do here. Here's the snap. Ritter back to pass. That's PI. That's DPI. You can't fucking hold him while the ball's in the air, bro. Incomplete pass. Bengals turn it over on downs. That may be ball game. Bengals have one timeout. Maybe I'm kind of homering here. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe they were both hand fighting, but I'm gonna want DPI on that all day. The refs want to go home. At least they showed some fight here in the second half, right? At least they showed some fight. So the Eagles will get the ball back here at the Bengals 20, hand it off right up the middle for a gain of nothing. And they're just going to try their best to run the clock out. At the end of the day, you got some good reps for some of these younger guys. Were some of the defensive struggles still there? Yes, they were. But it's the first preseason game. We'll try our best not to overreact. and just, try our best to take the positives out of this that we can. I tell you what, McKinley Jackson, we'll put that in the takeaways too. I think he's had a really good game. He just made another TFL there. I know it's late in the game and, maybe some of these offensive linemen are giving up a little bit, but he just made another nice play. He's one of these guys that you really, really want to stick out on the interior of your defensive line this year. And if he can do that, man, that'll go a long, long way for this defense. In the run game specifically, hadn't necessarily got a ton of pressures, but he's made a ton of plays in the run game. I mean, just right there again. Didn't make the tackle, but he blew up that interior of the offensive line and caused some chaos for the running back, and right there got tackled at the line of scrimmage. Bengals not calling timeout. This one is going to be over. We do appreciate you guys. Yasmin, your shout out on that one. Thank you for subscribing. The Bengals are going to drop their opening preseason game here 34-27 to the Philadelphia Eagles. Were there some good things? Absolutely, yes. The starters played really, really well at the beginning of the game. There were some bright spots from some of these other guys as well. So, obviously, there are some worries when it comes to your defense. You want to get Trey Hendrickson out there, and hopefully some of these other guys can step up because your DBs were not good at all. Even your starters. Cam Taylor-Britt was not good. Jordan Battle wasn't very good. I thought DJ Turner wasn't very good. Dax Hill wasn't very good. Those guys have got to be better. They have got to be better. We got one more super chat from Scott C. Before we get out of here, grade the Bengals' performance tonight, A, B, C, D, or F. Before we get out of here, want to hear from you guys in the comments section. Let me know what you guys think. Scott C. coming in. This was the last one that he had. We'll get the new one up here in just a second. It'll just take a second to re-up there. But grade the Bengals' performance. Get some shout-outs. Scott C. giving it a C. Larry Napper saying C. Jacob just got it with an A. Maybe go a little bit less than that, but appreciate your feedback there, my guy. Scott C. saying they need to start bend over at tight end. Ha! Got him. Oh! Got him. Appreciate you, Scott. That was a funny one. I always appreciate a good, funny super chat. Thank you, my guy. Before we get out of here, let's can we show our top fans real quick, just so we can show some love, let some people know where they stand here with the top fans, because our top 3 fans are going to get 25 raffle tickets for the Bengals mini helmet raffle. 4 through 10 are going to get 10 tickets. 11 through 20 are going to get 5 tickets. So this is all on the activity from you guys. Flatulent Fantasy, our number 1 fan tonight. My mom was number 3. Let's see. Michael was there at number 2. Tim Tyra at 4. So we scroll probably to 20, just our top 20 people, just to see, so they can see how many tickets they're going to get there. But everybody that joined us, we do appreciate you guys for sticking it out with us here tonight. Still over 240 people here at the end of the ball game. So it was my first Bengals watch party. You guys made it a hell of a time. You guys made it a whole lot of fun. Make sure you guys are subscribed right here to the channel. We are going to have a post-game takeaways video for you guys coming out here as fast as we can get it out. Tomorrow, we will also have another winners and losers video for you guys. Tim Tyra, appreciate you, my guy. We will be live for as many Bengals games as we can. Make sure you guys are subscribed, and we'll see you next time.